That was 14-year-old Rachel Parent throwing down the gauntlet to Kevin. The teen activist is passionate about genetically modified food and, as you just heard, takes issue with a lot of things Kevin has to say on the subject, including a show that we did some time ago. Rachel's an activist and the founder of Kids' Right to Know. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me here today.
I want to start with how you came to be passionate about this. What was it about GMO that actually drew you in the first place?
Well, originally I had to do a speech for my school, and I really wasn't sure what to do it on. So I was researching these different topics, and I realized that GMOs actually affected everything. So I decided to go with GMOs and researched it more and more, and then eventually I just got so into it protesting and got so into it I started doing speeches for other people.
Who are the other people you're doing speeches for?
I actually go to schools, and I also do speeches at protests and different conferences as well.
Are your parents involved? Is it something that they supported, or was this something that you did all on your own?
I did it, but they support me completely.
Yeah.
You know what a lobbyist is, right?
Yes.
Somebody, okay. Do you think you're a lobbyist for the movement that's against genetically modified foods? Would you call yourself that?
No, I don't think so, and I think that I'm just a part of that movement, and I feel like I'm supporting the youth, really.
And why, when you say Kids' Right to Know, why do you feel it's important? I mean, this is obviously an issue that's a political hot button, right? It's a fight in places like Europe, keeping the foods out of places, labeling them in America. It's all over the place. Why do kids in particular, in your view, need to have an awareness of this?
For sure. I believe it's our future, after all. I mean, if you're going to do something to our food, we should definitely know about it. And we're the ones who might have to live with these consequences. So why not be informed about it?
Do you make the assumption right out of the gate that all kids your age believe that this is a bad thing to experiment with foods to make them better or worse? Is this something that you think everybody thinks is bad?
Not necessarily, but I believe that everyone has the right to know what's in their food. And that's exactly why my whole campaign's about. And that's why I just want GMO labeling, and that way people can make informed decisions about what they want to eat.
Do you worry at all about being used? Kevin sort of alluded to this. There are huge lobby groups on either side of this. The companies that make the GMO foods and grains and the rest of it definitely have powerful lobby efforts, but so do the environmentalists and others. Do you worry about being used at all in this fight?
No, because my own cause is different, I believe, because we're just the youth, and we're a complete part of it, but we're separate in a way because we're fighting not only for our food, but for our future and for our nature and our ecosystem. So I believe that we're completely different in a way, but we add to the group.
Okay, let's drill into the issue. Let's say you weren't as lucky as you are, and you were born in an Asian country, you were 14 years old, your only food was rice that had no vitamin A in it. You're going blind and then you died. 550,000 people your age die that way every year. And a company like Monsanto could come along and offer you a genetically modified rice that includes vitamin A that could save your eyesight and your life. How do you feel about that, Rachel?
Actually, funny you mention this. Golden rice was scrapped because it didn't work. And in order for the average 11-year-old boy to get enough vitamin A from rice, he'd have to eat 27 bowls of rice per day. And another thing is, the reason there's blindness isn't because there's a lack of vitamin A in the rice. It's because their diets are simply rice.
Well, that's the problem. You're saying even if he has to eat 30 bowls of rice, there's no vitamin A in what he's eating now. It's not scrapped. It's still being tested. And the bottom line is there'll be other ways to modify food to save people like that. Should we not be trying these things to help those that are dying, or are you against that too?
Should we be messing with Mother Nature?
Well, what do you say to a child your age that's going to die? What do you say?
I mean, in all reality, because golden rice didn't work, how can we fight for that?
And so you don't want to see any attempts to stop food from being destroyed by insects. I mean, what I'm trying to focus you on is there no merits to this at all from your point of view?
My point of view is just that it should be, first of all, tested a lot more. I mean, it's only tested by the very companies that stand to gain by their approval. So I really think that we should have independent studies and then mandatory GMO labeling. That's my thing. That way we can, as consumers, have informed decisions.
Well, there's two debates going on here. One, you want to see labeling. That's one thing. But are you against modifying food at all? Which one?
I know this sounds radical, but yes, I am against genetically modifying our food.
Rachel, I have a problem with that. That may be causing, or basically giving a death sentence to millions of people around the world that are not as fortunate as you are.
You know that GMOs actually don't have higher yields either.
Look, the point is to stop experimentation in a science like this that has so much promise could be a huge mistake and effectively be a death sentence for those that need higher yields if they can get them, plants that are not susceptible to insects, and indeed have more vitamins that they need to stay alive with.
And I'm completely, you know what, actually I'm totally fine, and that's completely somebody's decision, whether they want to eat GMOs or not. I'm totally okay with that, so they can keep growing it. That's totally fine, as long as they continue to test and also give us the choice, because it's our right to know.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to let Kevin O'Leary a little bit more. Stay with us after the break. Kevin and Rachel will face off on the issue of genetically modified food. About 90% of all corn, cotton, and soy planted in the U.S. has been genetically modified. The use of these types of seeds around the world is widespread and growing. Proponents say they help farmers plant more with less and ultimately help increase yield to feed the world. Critics say people need more information about food that's been altered for health and safety reasons. Rachel Parent is a teen activist and founder of Kids Right to Know. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
I want to talk about sort of this fine distinction, and Kevin was raising this before, but is it an all or nothing question? Because we, throughout history, whether it's, the breeding of animals or, introducing things like hothouse tomatoes, we do change the way things are grown, and we even change their makeup, their color, the content of them. We just do it more slowly outside of a lab. Is there some room to improve things scientifically if we safety test them, if we actually go through the same kind of FDA studies you have to do with a drug?
Well, I think a lot of people also confuse hybridization with GMOs.
Yep.
And just to clarify, GMOs, it's a genetically modified organism, and it's where they take the DNA from a species such as it can be like bacteria, virus, animal, or even from a plant, and they insert it into the DNA of another species to introduce a new trait. For instance, a common trait is pesticide producing. So they'll make the crops pesticide producing, but they haven't adequately tested, and Monsanto's longest study is 90 days. That really doesn't determine how long term it's going to affect our health, the environment, and even our entire ecosystem.
Yeah.
Saying Monsanto's testing in 90 days is a little mislabeling it, because many other organizations, including it sounds like some ones you're involved in, do much more testing. So a product comes to market, many people test it, including the government. So Monsanto knows that about food.
Actually, can I just, in Health Canada nor the FDA do any independent studies, and they rely only on the very studies provided by the companies that stand to gain by their approval, like Monsanto.
There's other companies as well, right?
Yes, but they all do their own independent.
Are there organizations on the other side of this debate that do, is there any, what would the testing look like? In other words, what kind of testing would be reliable to say this is okay for the environment or the ecosystem?
Definitely we need a long-term study to determine if it's safe for not only our ecosystem but our health as well.
Yeah.
But Rachel, we're in a long-term study. You're eating genetically modified food, whether you like it or not.
We're the lab rats.
Exactly.
And we have been for decades. And I think what I'm trying to get at about your point of view, and look, everybody has the right to have one, but to say that there's no merit to having science try and make yields better or foods better or help people's problems on a dietary basis sounds a little extreme. And I'm wondering, as time passes, because I have a case study in my own home. I had a daughter your age who at the same time she was vehemently opposed to this. She decided to make a documentary film, and she went through the process of researching it. I'm going to show you a clip of it, and she was just like you. She doesn't feel that way today anymore.
Actually, Kevin, I have seen this video, and I don't necessarily agree with all the points that are made. And I do have some information that I can share with you after
about it. She went at it from both sides. She didn't make a claim at the beginning that she had a point of view. She said, I'm going to examine both sides. And I wish for you the same thing, because to stay on a point
that... actually, I have examined both sides, but I choose to follow this side.
And you would prefer to see no more work in GMOs?
Not necessarily this, but I do believe if they're going to work, not only that they have to test it, but at least give us the right to know what's in our food.
Okay, different issue around labeling. I think everybody gets that, and I think the trend in society now is more transparency, and you're going to get labeling. Fine, okay. But I'm trying to explore whether you have any flexibility in your thinking about the merits of science and food It doesn't sound like you do, and I find that not good, actually.
Actually, you know what? If they want to experiment, okay, but that brings me back to the labeling. At least give us the choice.
The truth is, though, as we know, virtually every product in the grocery store would then be labeled GMO. One danger that you'd face is we would just become immune to that label. We would accept that it's everywhere. As Kevin says, we've been exposed to it for decades, and we'd shrug and say, well, it may be killing the monarch butterflies, but, you know, I've been eating it for 10 years, so I'm not going to stop now. Are you worried about that aspect of this?
Not necessarily, because at least then they have the choice if they want to eat it. But the people like me will find the
Well,
odd...
we don't really. I mean, I don't have a choice to avoid GMO corn if I live in America, right? Because it is all genetically modified.
It's pretty much all...
So if I'm going to eat corn or any corn-based products or any corn flour or anything that's derived from it, I'm eating this stuff. So that's a pretty tough choice to make.
I mean, there are the odd ones that aren't, and that's why we do want labeling. That way we do know which ones are.
You know, you're very articulate. That's a positive. What I'm concerned about and what I'm exploring with you is whether you become a shill for a group that wants to use you because you're young, you're articulate, you're getting lots of media, and I'm happy for you on that. But I'm trying to figure out whether you really deep down believe this, that you should stop all scientific approach to looking at food, even if it has long-term benefits down the road for people that really are not as lucky as we are in North America, that don't have access to all the protein we do. That can't be your position. I don't believe it.
It's not necessarily that, and this brings me again back to the labeling, because I mean, at least test it properly, adequately. That way we know as the consumer if it's safe, and you know what, okay, whoever wants to eat it or whoever wants to experiment with it, go ahead. But
okay, Rachel, I give you the labeling. Let's say we mandate everything's labeled. Got that. Would you allow companies like Monsanto and many others to try and modify foods to the benefit of all human beings everywhere?
Are you anti-science?
Yes or no?
I'm not anti-science, but I'm for responsible science and ethical progress. Science that's proven safe by not the very same companies that stand to gain by their approval.
And I'd like to say we have no evidence, and we may want to withdraw the accusation that you're a shill. What you are is clearly a passionate 14-year-old, and we need more of those in the world.
I've always thought that as people age, because you can have a vehement position at one time in your life, but when you start to see the evidence on the other side of it over time, you may change your minds. And from my point of view about you, I hope that happens.
Is that likely to happen, Rachel?
No.
All right. We got to leave it there, but we do appreciate you being here with us.
Thank you.
Rachel Parent.
When the roll is all out, I'll be standing taller.
This is the 150th year since Babylon lynched Bogle and burnt 1,000 African homes around Morant. The smoke has not cleared. On the 100th anniversary, one Don said, if I go for my gang, blood for blood, fire for fire. In 1978, his rival said, no angels burnt at Green Bay, only mad dogs set alight. 10 years earlier, in 1968, the Prime Minister said, waste them first and ask questions later. We cannot be led by waste men and solid waste women. Change this from a dump to a landfill. Straight up. Call, write, listen, decide. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small. Straight up. 93 FM, News Talk 93 FM.
And as we fight one another for the power and the glory, the kingdom goes to waste.
No more waste. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up for today, the 29th of April, Wednesday 29th of April. And we're broadcasting here, live here from News Talk 93 FM. That's the name of the station. And Straight Up is broadcast here on the Mona campus. That's where the studios of the station are. Mona campus at the University of West Indies. And heard everywhere. Just before I start, I want to thank, sometimes some people send some different things to us on the North Coast Times, one of those community papers. One of the longest surviving community papers, newspaper that serve a certain area or a certain part of Jamaica, not really focusing on all of Jamaica, but serving a certain part. The North Coast Times mainly out of Orchard, St. and area about serving the whole North Coast. So thank the North Coast Times for keeping us up to date with them publication. Franklin McKnight, I think, is the publisher. So we are back here as human beings do all the while to them benefit, discussing the things that interest them and helping one another to see more clearly or hear more clearly or to correct things that you never hear and so on and so forth. And thinking of the young people, advising or giving my opinion, don't wait until you reach senior citizen, the middle-aged people, the people in between say 40 and like 55, or between 35 and 55, that's 20 years. Although some people in them late 30s don't regard themselves as middle-aged. But that is really the middle ages. Between say 35, 40 and 55. 35, 55. Don't wait until you reach senior citizenship, till you reach the beginning of old age. Don't wait until you reach the beginning of old age to decide what you are, what kind of life you're going to live that going to benefit your freedom and your rights and your family. And most people just coast along and don't bother to decide what them support or which direction them going to shape them life. Them just drift along and drift along. And the people who are young, the people who are between, the people who are young, people between the adolescent, or even younger, between 15 years and 35 years, young people. Don't wait till you reach middle age before you start examine and decide what is right and what is wrong, and what you need to do, and how you need to take advantage of life, that your life become most useful and most enjoyable to you. Don't wait. Don't wait and just become a follower of everything that go on around you. For example, the people who in a government and the people who in a different positions of making decisions in a government and money and all them kind of thing, they are just temporary. All human being life is temporary. Them is just temporary. Them know that them just here to enjoy themselves a little. The vast majority of them just here to enjoy themselves a little and get some privilege and live some kind of life that make them feel superior to other people. The system that them come join up, older than them and bigger than them, most of them have no intention. The system can be changed now, but most of them have no intention to contribute towards that. Most of them politicians have no intention to contribute to any change. Just jumping on an opportunity, linking up one another and jumping on an opportunity so that them can live the last half of them life as people in an influence and position and comfort. So once again, the younger people, don't wait until you reach the next stage of life before you start take control of your life. So we're going to make an early start to the program today and run the numbers and welcome your phone calls and welcome your text messages. Early start. So let's run the numbers and welcome the callers and the texters and the listeners. Straight up.
For straight up, we have a choice of numbers. 702-3470. 702-3470. 702-2585. 702-2585. 977-7638. 977-7638. Toll-free line 1-888-991-5155. Toll-free 1-888-991-5155. Digicel number 618-1823.
Digital 618-1823. All straight lines. Text line 899-7657. Text line 899-7657. We also stream live at www.newstalk93fm.com. www.newstalk93fm.com. Yes, good morning. Excuse me. Good morning and welcome back to Straight Up for today. I am your host, Jerry Small, so good morning, welcome.
Hello, Mr. Small.
Yeah, welcome. Good morning, how are you doing?
All right.
Yeah.
Mr. Small,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you a question, you know. When you're up, you go UTech, sir?
Me, as a student,
No, you.
if I as a student went there,
Yeah.
yeah, before the names, yeah.
Yeah, Walter Rodney went to that, right?
No,
Eh?
no,
Peter Phillips later.
no, them went to UWI.
Mm. You know them in their youthful days, though.
Yeah, man.
Because when I ask you, like, when Peter Phillips, before him got to, in politics, he was a Rasta, don't?
Yeah.
And him say, he want to try, he want to go in, because he want to try to change the thing.
Well, that is some of the reason that I used to hear, yeah.
Yeah. When you still have that in your mind, though?
What? Have what?
I have to bring about a change, because I know I can change me want to bring about.
Well, in youth days, some of those young people say that they would like to go into the major political parties, although them know them not stay right. Go in there and make some changes and make them better, make the party better. So you say you wonder if him still have that idea.
Yeah.
I kind of doubt it. I believe the party more change them more and them change the party. But it might still say so about I think them more see it more wise and profitable and more comfortable living for stay in line with the big rulers and principalities and powers in the world.
Because the statement we just get first, you know, I see when we are thinking of them people they really do it, and we have to wait until a certain age before we bring about a change ourselves.
Yeah.
You know? And one more thing.
Yeah.
Walter Rodney, you was a historian, don't you?
Yes, sir.
You know. But as me said before, some kind of things kind of limited to me, like books, because if never walk a library, then we can't get certain books today.
When you go to the library?
Yeah, not Brownstone or Bamboo or Snapsday.
Oh, yes. So, but you go to those libraries though?
Yeah, I don't live still, but more if you travel and you have to buy a book from people more while and so.
Yeah. But you see, if you learn to really search the library,
yeah,
you will be surprised that somewhere in some different section you find some things that surprisingly you never know so it's there, so it would be hidden, you know.
I mean, we search them still, but I see some book there, but they don't want, they don't have in the book. They like one must see the Christopher Columbus and the African Alaska, something like that.
Some of them in there, man. But you see, when you're going through the library, don't just look on the book cover or the name, you know. The book cover and the name though must make you aware of the kind of things that you can find there. Spend a little time looking at the the contents.
Yeah.
The contents will tell you the chapter, them name, and you flick through and you read few pages. And you start learn how to make a quick search of the book yourself physically upon the shelf, and you walk down the line and you look upon different titles and things, and you get to learn how to use the library, and you find some things in there that coming like the most hidden, because it's not so plain from the cover of the book or the title that those things would be in there.
Most thing more learn about me history still, no?
Yeah, that's great.
Alright, listen.
And yeah, man, and you can use a computer.
No, I mean, I don't have the access to one neither.
Yeah, you ever go on internet yet?
No, because I'm dull to the real estate.
Alright, but try, make a plan. If you don't even move towards me, make a plan to make somebody help you go on the internet. And a lot of false information is there, you know, just like a lot of false information is in the Bible, and in the Bible, in the library, and in the magazine, but a lot of good information, so bad and good information mix up in some of the same books
Yeah, but we not use logic span to make sense of a way that's still.
Yeah, logic, yeah, but if you learn to use or if make somebody accompany somebody and sit down on the internet for a couple of hours and you get to find say you can get to search a lot of things and little by little you'll get to distinguish between the false information and the information that is solid.
You have a library, Mr. Smart?
Well, I collect my book. I stopped lending out book many years ago because two people take my book them. I stopped lending out book and through that I stopped borrow book because when you borrow book, people go and borrow back book from you. So two people take away some of my most valuable book. I stopped borrow people book too and stop lending out.
Alright.
And start collect and you can do that too.
Yeah man, then people want to lend them out still like that, you know?
Yeah. People once them find you with certain things, you know. Some of the people that you look upon and like them have a lot of integrity. I wouldn't like to tell you some of the people them where once them get hold on your book, them are willing to never talk to you again in order to keep the book there.
Like Marcus Garvey, so that's your opinion?
I don't know how to start talk, man. True. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello? Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Quiet, please. Next one. Hello? Good morning and welcome to Straight Up.
Hello, brother.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
No, my question first. My son visit to you about the question first. Yesterday, man, I called and tell you about the food and that card. And a big old 77-year-old man, you tell me, you don't believe me. Why should I take up a phone and make a false report?
I never tell you, sir. I never say I don't believe in it. I say I want to hear from more people.
No, you won't believe it. All right. Move on.
So hold on. No, just move on, sir.
All right, go ahead.
You want like you want to score, but me never score too.
Yeah.
I say I want to hear from some more people.
All right, people call and tell
and I am not going to swallow anything because
I agree.
You look here now. Because you is 77 don't mean I'm going to swallow everything you say.
No.
And because a child is 3 years old don't mean I'm going to disbelieve everything them say.
No.
I don't have any apology for it.
No, I don't know. We don't want apology, man. Anyway.
Come here, look for your call back.
Anyway, look now. Tell me something. The Negro race, right? Allow themselves to be fooled. I have discussion that several times. I'm going to prove two couple things to you. All right, the ganja thing, you know, that's what 2 ounces etiquette, right? You can plant 5 trees. Put it at 1 pound per tree. And 5 pound that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So when you catch me 5 pound, what you do? Right? And then, Mr. One out of gate, out of my gate, our lady sell out there, and thank God to Sister P and him followers, them ganja free. Me say, me never look on him. Me never even look on him. I cut my finger and just see away. That's the one. Look now, manly, daddy, manly, say, we take when you have not and give the who have and give the have not. Not no go so. The same thing you meant with Claudio said we are in the land down than the followers. See what it costs 5 somebody life. Right? That's Caroline, I know. What them there? Then load themselves to be fool.
Who load themselves to be
fool? The most of the Negroes, them.
Hold on there.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Negroes, where they come from?
Africans.
Then how come call them get name Negro?
Well,
what your race name?
Them call them Cool, they call them Indian.
No, Cool is not the name of a race. Indian, right?
Yeah.
Where Indian come from?
India.
So them name after where them come from?
Yeah.
So where the Negro come from?
No, well, you come on speaking.
I said where the Negro come from?
Africa, me answer you.
Then how come him not name, how come you don't have a place named Negroland?
Well, you know what me talk about.
So you're one of the people who are fully African and tell them say them are Negro?
Well, no, me not do it.
Yes, you tell people say them are Negro.
Well, alright, but them allow themselves to be fooled too much and
but you're one of the people who fool them, tell them say them are Negro?
Well, no, you know what me talk about.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. That's why I have a point out say you fooling them up.
They're friends, you know.
Yes, man.
Alright, one love.
You're a friend, but I'm not a Negro.
Well, no problem.
Well, thank you very much, yes, sir.
Okay, one love.
Morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Hello, Mr. Smart.
Welcome, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir, welcome.
Yes, sir, Mr. Smart, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I enjoy your first call, I do.
Yeah.
Some people love learn that. We love the teaching, tell it where you give, so we love that.
Yes, sir.
We love that. We love about you. Teach the people that we love about you. We love that. Enjoy a lot for that.
Yeah, man.
And don't take a program to the political thing, you know,
No.
You don't like that. I don't like your program. Help me a lot. We learn a lot from it. As the political thing, just a straight in my mind. Understand?
Yeah, but we discuss politics, you know.
Yeah,
but we don't.
You discuss it the right. You discuss it the way how we should discuss.
Yeah,
but the other rest them come out is just tricks to them. And that's how you tell the truth. You facts.
We have to get out of them trap, man.
Okay, sir. That's all I have to say. Thank you a lot, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Bongo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, greeting.
Greeting, wait.
The youth were just calling and asking about the book, the man and something, you see?
Yeah.
What I think he can do is, anyway, the African event name, Black History Month, African event name there.
Yes.
There's a guy who's named Iron Station.
Yeah, man.
I don't have before the number,
Iron
if I have the number, can get the number. He might have always.
Yes.
Any book you want, you can get it from him.
I wouldn't say any book, but many book.
Well, we source them for you too.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
so if you can go to that, and if it's a thing we have to get in touch with the internet and can get a lot of information.
Yeah.
As my grandmother said, 6 cents out of nonsense.
Yeah.
Bongo, sir, keep on your good work here, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Man, sir,
Encouragement. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello.
You reached me now.
Yes, sir.
Hi, morning.
Fine, thank you.
My month coming up, Monday's my day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
That's the 4th of May.
Eh?
That's the 4th of May.
4th of May. Yeah, old boy, no.
Yeah, okay.
If I did younger, I know I'd go back to school.
Yeah?
Yes. Because here you educate the younger one, them not coming up.
Yeah.
And when I did young, if I didn't get do teaching, I would have much better off.
Yeah.
I'm not asking nobody that.
Yeah, but
I'm much better off our time today.
Yes, but you're still better off no more than when you was coming up, though.
Yes, in life.
Yeah.
In life.
Yeah.
And I'm more thinking.
Yes.
More wise thinking.
Yeah, what's about Rose Leon, you know?
I have to remember Mother Rose Leon.
Yeah, man.
And all these men that up there now are women. I can remember Mother Rose Leon now for St. Andrew. And a couple more of them. And I don't see them get anything, you know.
When you say get anything, you mean Anna?
Any great honor.
Oh.
I see your co-worker talking about sets and tires.
Yeah.
Each tire that come here, we charge what, $100 more?
Yeah.
If tire raise, what will happen to motor vehicle?
Which co-worker that?
The one in the evening one.
I don't want in the evening, more one.
I thought the one Thursday, Friday. I thought the one Monday to Wednesday.
Name what?
Lambert Brown.
Oh.
He said that put on $100 more on tires.
Yeah.
That come in here.
Yeah.
Don't that going to make motor vehicle raise? Cost a motor vehicle to go up.
Supposed to, yeah.
Taxes going, insurance going to raise.
Yeah.
I don't think him think wise, you know. Lambert supposed to leave out some of the things that he's doing in the evening and stop criticize the politician. Although him is a politician himself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And develop the country more because he criticized the opposition too much.
Too much?
Yes. And I think he must look in himself and see that he is a Jamaican and one person can run a house.
One person can't run a house?
No, because you have the two parties, the opposition, and you have the leader. So the two of them is there for a purpose.
The two of them can't run it neither. The two of them ruin it. Ruin. Them not run.
You know? And I think he must check in himself. Checking on himself.
Yeah, why you don't call him and tell him that? To call this program?
Call him, but you can't get him.
No. How you get this program?
You easier to get.
No, his program you have to get on my own.
Not at all.
I'm not encouraging you not to call his program, and not to call my program and call his own. But this one is harder to get.
Not your one.
No, man, I'm afraid.
No, man, afraid.
You're afraid,
man. And Lambert go a standpipe for me know so much, man.
You're afraid, man.
I'm afraid of Lambert. He live in my community, too.
Yeah. All right. Call him later.
You take care.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Morning.
Welcome.
Plenty things.
Welcome.
Good advice you give the man there a while ago. Call him and talk to him.
Yes.
I see all that thing reached me yesterday where some of them now I get inside friends to hold phone line for them. But
Yeah.
I will come back to that.
Yeah.
I want to talk to Tanya when I'm done. I hear you asking Moy some questions.
Yeah.
You see? I have some question for you.
Mm.
The young girls that are getting pregnant, is it?
Yeah.
You think is access to condom why they are getting pregnant?
No, it is sexual intercourse why I'm getting pregnant.
Well, the many girls that matriculate through the school system into university, them are outnumber the boys them 8-1 in the class them.
Yeah.
You think is lack of access to condom why them stick to them school and outnumbering the youth them 8-1 in the classroom?
No, them focus on them. I think them focus on them life.
Good.
Let's go for a break and come back. Hold on, please. Welcome back to Straight Up Amiros, Jerusalem. Back to Garnet.
Yeah, man. I think most of the young ladies are focused. You see?
Yeah.
And the proposal when we make the other day, me not think any amount of condom are gonna make a girl lose her focus. You asked more yesterday if some girls are gonna have them pile up.
Yeah. The condom will issue to them, some going to have them pile up, yeah.
Yeah, and some going to give them to them brother and them cousin and what have you.
Yes, and some of the girl who get them, when use off their own and go beg the one who have them pile up, say, give me your own, them not like how you now use them.
That is true too.
Or them will run it hot.
That is true too. But me prefer safe than sorry, you know.
Yeah, and in terms of the age of consent, I don't believe that raising the age of consent from 16 to 18 is going to cut down the sexual activity of those between 16 and 18. Maybe it do cut some, but I don't believe we're going to cut that much. I think the most vital thing is for the family, the mothers, the family, the community, the school.
Yes, sir.
To be in discussion with these young people frequently, daily, not the same thing over and over, you know, but frequently and daily about these realities and about poverty.
Yeah.
If you discuss with young people constantly about poverty and hungry and joblessness and all those things, I believe they will realize more and more that it is not good to risk your freedom by start to breed before you can mind yourself.
Yes, sir. Two other things quickly. The government turning down a wrong street in terms of the JFJ issue and the sugar issue.
Yeah.
I hear some of the head cooks in the sugar industry for decades. I come talk about them and support the government with cess or cess from the manufacturers. I go help the sugar industry now. When in the 90s, the government them get billions from the EU. It straighten out this sugar industry long time and them never do it.
Alright, look, you can't spend that amount of time, but it is very, you can never tell what motives. We can never tell what motives the government and the different ministers have when them coming with different things. We can never tell because they don't come plain and straight. Very few of them and very few times them come plain and straight. In the case of the Jamaicans for Justice, it's obvious that the government is out to spite the Jamaican for Justice and set an example to other human rights and civic organizations. Say if you fight too much and it affect the government too much, you're going to spite it because we can spite in your pocket. And, you know, ironically, the government and Jamaican for Justice is on the same page in certain things, you know. Because the government and the government party, they are getting support and funding on the basis of advocating some similar things like Jamaican for Justice. Now imagine, because Jamaican for Justice or any organization is aiming to get laws changed, the government is telling the public, all that is about for the mind of the public, you know.
Yeah.
The government is telling the public that any group of people who want to get law change, they are like an opposition party because only opposition party is supposed to try to get law change. It's the nasty, vulgar, the corrupt kind of teaching that they're trying to teach the people of Jamaica. Corrupt.
But
the Jamaican for Justice...
What they do with the gay lobby?
Yes, no, but them
advocating for laws.
Yes, but the Jamaican for Justice also is on the same program as the gay lobby. The government party is on the same program, but because the Jamaican for Justice fighting for other things also, they must penalize them. Now Jamaican for Justice members must make up their mind whether they want the people who directing them in a certain way to continue to direct them, or them going to be an effective human rights organization and not be taking funding from donor organizations to carry out secret agenda. That's what happened to you when you don't complain on straight. When you complain on straight, you will be returned to your original core business. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please.
Morning, Jerry.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Blessed, Jerry.
Yes, go ahead, please.
God bless you.
Yeah, man, I know, but hear me now. When I say morning, it's the same as any other greeting. So I do have to return the same word to you to show you manners. You know. Some people, if you don't say the same thing like what them said, come like you don't have no manners. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And yeah, me I talk, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Give thanks. But team about your talk, see?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. First I have to say, the people who control the media and them things, right? The 12th of April, Sunday the 12th of April, them put out an article about me, says squatter. Court rejects $50 million suit against landowner, right? These guys and these people have put out this wrong information about me and my family. They must correct it.
Stop there now.
I'm invited to come up Ivy Road.
No, stop there now. Yeah. You went to court. You carry a lawsuit to court?
No, that's a lie.
All right, so what hold on. Are you going to hear me now?
Yeah.
I don't want my listeners to be confused.
No.
So we have to cut the emotion now. Yes, you have your answers.
I'm trying to cut it, Jerry, and I'm holding it so much. I'm holding it. Sleepless night. Jerry, you know. I've been on. Anybody know me and know my good family name, they know the Gardine family. We work hard and do good.
Hold on.
I need reviews. I need the press.
Hello.
I need the press to come and reveal and show up these people what they have done to me.
Hello.
Feed my brother. I work with my brother.
Hello.
Young inspector. When I'm kill the taxi and then scrap the yard.
Are you going to listen to me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you still continue with emotion, pure emotion going on and continue.
I'm alone sitting right at all. Let me hold it. I'm alone there at
You're not going to allow me to talk?
Yes, sir. I wanted to.
Go and try one more time.
Yes, sir.
So you have continued with emotion for 2 more minutes and the listeners are more and more confused, more than finding out what happened. Now, what is the dispute between you and this landholder? Let's go to the next call. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Yes, welcome.
Good morning, Jerry.
Yes, hi. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm very well. You?
Nice.
You know, Jerry, I heard you saying that you didn't think if they raised the
age of consent,
it would make any difference. I think it would make a difference in certain areas.
Yeah.
Because if you need to be 18 before you can be considered mature enough to decide who you want to represent you, then I don't think that when you're 16, you should be allowed to decide who you want to have sex with you.
Yeah.
Because that is even more important.
Yeah.
I mean, you are liable to get pregnant because the first reason for having sex, is procreation, not just for fun.
The first effect of it, yes.
And the reason for having sex, really. Because a lot of these children who are pregnant, I don't think they enjoy the sex very much because they're so young. And these older men who they are going with. Because if they can have the mind to want to kill them after, clearly it wasn't for the children's pleasure. And I'm saying if they raise it to 18, like the age for voting, then it means the more people will be held responsible when they're caught.
But hold on a little. It is not 16 years old.
Yes.
The age of consent. And
yes.
those males who engage in sexual intercourse with them at younger ages like this, than that, they are liable for prosecution. And are they being prosecuted?
No.
So because they are not being prosecuted, the age of consent law is not having any effect because they are not being prosecuted. So just raising the age alone is not going to have an effect because they will not be prosecuted anymore.
But hold on. Is it you're speaking just about the boys who are younger than 16?
No, the girls who are younger than 16.
So the boys
hold on. Let me explain again. Those girls who are younger than 16 are subject to the law. And so is the whole population subject to the law that it is illegal to engage in sexual play with these girls. So when a male break that law, and they are not being prosecuted, the law doesn't have any effect because the males are not being prosecuted for this thing. Very few of them. I don't think you have 30 cases every year of males prosecuted for having sex with underage girls. So
you mean males of any age?
Yes. So therefore, if you even raise the age to 18 and then not prosecuting the males, it's not going to have much deterrent effect. Just like the death penalty. The death penalty is still enforced in Jamaica, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people believe that the death penalty is not enforced in Jamaica.
Yeah, I hear people talking about bring it back.
Bring back the death penalty. You say the misunderstanding then?
Yeah, because I even hear politicians saying bring it back too.
They are not a brighter set of people than the rest of the politicians. Than the rest of the public.
Where did it go? It didn't go anywhere.
Not gone anywhere. Just like how people talking about bring back God and God soon come here. God is never absent.
God is here.
Yes.
But Jerry, I'm still saying if your voting age is 18, then you're because guess what? It's not just to prevent you from having sex, you know, but to also add the responsibility.
Now you remember some weeks ago, I myself brought up the comparison of the voting age and the comparison of the driving age and so on with the age of consent to show that there's a stage at which adult responsibility should be bestowed. So I myself did use that example already. It's not that I'm disputing, but it's just the steps along the line. Which step first? I am saying that the first step is not going to be effectively to raise the age. The first step, you have to have some steps before that. And one of the steps before that is to enforce the 16-year-old age now before you even raise the age, you know. There's step by step. So I'm not in disagreement today. It's just the order of steps that I think we should work out.
And also, Jerry, just as though you made a reference to learning to drive, right?
Yeah.
You can't just be let go on the road because you're going to create a lot of problems.
Yeah.
So I'm saying maybe we need, instead of little girls now feeling that they have to have a baby for X, Y, and Z, maybe you should give them a dolly instead, because maybe they never had dollies when they were little.
Yeah, but we do have a lot. We're kind of out of time. But yes, so all those things go first. Those things are priorities and precedents. And
understand having a baby.
No, I really have to go now. But just as you point out about dolly, that to show you how many steps before and the order of precedence of the step. But thank you very much, yeah? You can call back in before the program finish. Let's go for a break. Welcome back to Straight Up. I have some text messages here. What? I just received a booklet here named Dangerous Drugs Amendment Act. The facts about it coming from the Ministry of Justice, and send a copy. Come give me. Thank you very much to them for sending a copy of this this booklet explaining about the changes in the law about dangerous drugs and ganja. When we look through it, we'll talk about it again. Text messages. Morning. Good morning, Jerry. Please play Indian Reservation by Paul Revere. Thank you for what you are doing at educating the people of Jamaica. Thank you very much. This one come from foreign. Next one. Morning, Jerry. Could you kindly send birthday greetings to my daughter Roxana Vernon over in where? I can't read this. Hello? In some district in Trelawney, coming from our mom Janet and the rest of the family. What's the name of that district? Zephyton district in Trelawney, coming from mother Janet. That's a great birthday greetings for Roxana Vernon. Yeah, man, our pleasure. Next. Jerry, what's your take on the Bruce Jenner interview? Bruce Jenner is an Olympic athlete and decathlete who did win gold medal, I think, more than one time. Bruce Jenner. Same a woman, yes. Bruce Jenner. Same a woman and them a change him sex. So what them claims, them a make sexual reassignment. You hear them now? Them a reassign them sex. Reassignment. Come like I get an assignment for go downtown, go do some work. And them call and say, no, we're reassigning you. Go to the country. Don't go downtown again. We are reassigning you. So him want to change him sex. Him say I'm a woman long time. I'm a 65-year-old. I have a whole heap of picnic and now him say it's time for him to take on him woman role. So him say him take sexual reassignment. Bruce Jenner. I broke gender. I know Bruce Jenner. I broke them for call it. No, broke no woman name like Brooke Shields. I broke Jenner then I broke gender. That's a them private business. Why am I bring that to we for? Say him want to change a woman. Them not changing a woman. And give back the gold medal. Come did compete as a man and win gold medal and did charity. Give back the gold medal, then you go and swap it for some gold chain and you put all chain around all your waist and around your new vagina where you get all those way. So give back the gold medal, and not my business. It's not my business really. But what them really doing, them campaign to convert more people. It's them private business, you know. But they're doing it public and they get a lot of funding behind it to publicize it. To swing the world that way. Swing the world that way. It's their business, not my business. Them have a shim. I don't even know if you call him shim or him or her. Them have a right for not do what they want to do. You know? Especially like when them have so much money. Next one. Jerry, I saw me like when you reason with your caller. Don't shut off good. What? You start off good this morning is what you get last night. Love you, bless. I don't know whether if you accept this love and blessing. For I don't know who he is. I don't know if it's Bruce Jenner. I don't want no love and no blessing from Bruce Jenner. Could you text back and tell me whether he is a Jenner or what for your agenda? But thank you very much for the encouragement the same way. You know? I don't want to touch the long stick. Next one. Jerry, you missed and mix up Mr. Coombs' point. There is no country named Africa, but there is a country named India, and the people call India. So India is a subcontinent. India is a subcontinent, you know. Africa is a continent. I think you're too bright for your own use. So there's no country called Africa. But India is a subcontinent. Call back and tell me, text back and tell me if India is not a subcontinent. That need, and then I wouldn't even have to ask if Africa is a continent. Next one. Jerry, did a former PNP Prime Minister ensure that Portia would have become Prime Minister via Sir Kenneth, despite who had really received the confidence vote? Yes, that is so. Yes, that's so. All right, we're going to go back to the telephone. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Welcome. Yes, hello.
Morning, Jerry.
How are you doing, ma'am?
I am such a patient girl.
How are you doing?
To my mom, especially.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I am seeing, and the reality, I think, is that politics and religion is being used like as a weapon to control some of the people who can be controlled by them.
Yeah.
Seriously, Jerry? It's not normal out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, read religion. this young lady. Recent thing happened. A young lady stopped me, and I was kind of surprised. But nevertheless, you know, because she normally would say hi or anything to me in my community.
Yeah.
But she actually try to talk to some other people, and she was getting nowhere.
Yeah.
Quickly. The bottom line is that she recently got baptized. But her spouse, her boyfriend, is not a Christian.
Yeah.
And he's not baptized.
Yeah.
So the people at the church is down on her to say, listen, if you're going to keep that relationship, you need to baptize, and you need to come to church too,
and
or else you cannot live.
You mean you can't, in not going to be able to sample the pleasures of the bodily pleasures anymore?
Yeah. And the girl was like so distraught. She didn't know what to do because the man out to leave, and then they have a child together.
Yeah.
And the pressure and the pressure and the pressure. I'm not saying that this is not a good thing for people to be baptized and whatever, but you don't pressure and force people like that.
But according to the advice I see in the Bible, the early Christian would only require for them to marry, not for them to baptize.
Married and baptized.
No, but them want the two of them. So what you think
want the two of them?
What they want to do is capture him, because when most of these people, you know, when they convince somebody to come into their church, they see it as a victory, you know. Yeah. So it's a competition and a victory. Not no victory for God, victory for them and them pastor. So we win that one, because a competition and victory.
Yeah. I mean, so the girl, she don't know what to do.
Yeah.
She is as I would say, and marriage is good, fine.
Yeah.
But not tell the man, he said, oh, so I said, what is he saying? He said, he wants to do it, but you need a little time. I said, well, give him the time.
Yeah.
No, but the pastor said that the one who's supposed to be getting them married is going to leave for somewhere else shortly, so it has to be done like this week.
Yeah, so it has to fit their agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See this for people?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Gary?
Yeah, so...
And there's a lot that are going to have a lot of stories to tell you, whole heap of something.
Yeah.
But we save some of it for later.
Yeah, but when we read of the activities of Jesus, it don't sound like the kind of stand he would have take.
Exactly.
Don't sound so to me at all.
Mrs. Simpson Miller is a member of parliament in that region of St. Andrew again, Jerry.
Well, from 76 to 89, no, from 76 to 93, that is 7 years.
Yes.
And then, no, 93, no, from 76 to 83. That's 7 years, 76 to 83, 7 years.
That's 7 years, yeah.
And then from 89 till now, that's 26 years. So
we're talking about 33 years?
Yes.
And are the people better off from our, representation down there, really? Are they better off? You know, so that, for me, that's how we assess.
Yes, I call me back and we could discuss that second part.
Okay, then.
Let's go to another call. Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Jerry.
Yes, sir.
That last caller, I would say to her, sit down and talk to the lady. Tell the lady, come out of the church, because all the church is doing is wrecking her life. She and her boyfriend sit down, work it out, don't force nothing. Continue to read her Bible, but leave the church, because she's the one that is going to suffer. All the church do is wreck people's life with these hypocritical pastors.
I don't say all church do is wreck people's life, but the majority of the church them is about controlling people and capturing people as a victory and score points. So them capture more people and more people coming up for them church come baptized. A victory and a competition.
Hey, look here, how can they do this and wait to want to wreck people's lives? The young lady have a child with him, man. Right? Yeah, they're trying to wreck the young lady life now. She's confused and we don't know what is going to happen. Outside to that lady, sit down and talk to her.
Just like how the PNP both say Jamaica is PNP country. So it is most of the church them both say Jamaica Baptist country or Jamaica Adventist country or Jamaica Muslim country. So most of the religion them is aiming after domination, just like the gay lobby. Not aiming after equality, they are aiming after domination. To dominate the population and dominate humanity.
But talk of the church, Jerry. How much of these denominations you speak of the killing at the second place amongst the youth them? How much of them you hear?
Some of them talk, or some of them talk one day, and some of them talk on Sunday.
Okay. But before I go, Jerry, you're not congratulating me for bringing out some people that never really call the program.
You bring out some like who?
Yes. I hear a man call yesterday. He said never call.
Yeah.
But he called.
Call to door.
And after I called.
Yeah.
That's something good on the program part, because somebody else that never call the program call. It doesn't matter what I say. I'm not even going to what him say about me. But
you're alright, man. No? You're alright. Fox have them all.
You're not going in there.
Fox have them all and bird have them nest.
Sure.
Straight up now, no affiliate.
To this young lady, don't make the church wreck her life.
Alright, thank you.
Yes,
let's go for the 10 a.m. headline.
With your headlines at 10 here on Newstalk 93 FM, I'm Andre Bernard. Human rights group Jamaicans for Justice, JFJ, has closed its legal department and laid off staff after losing its status as a charity. JFJ Chairman Barry Wade says the government rejected the group's application to renew its charity status, forcing it to dramatically cut its operations and to turn down certain grants from international donors. The group now also faces some $100,000 in back taxes. Wade says the denial came due to concerns about the group's advocacy for legislative change, a reason he says is puzzling. He also asserts that the decision is contrary to international norms. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Transport, Works and Housing, Dr. Maurice Guy, says the safety audits to be undertaken on new road projects in the island are to ensure that the infrastructure being put in place will be beneficial to all road users, particularly the most vulnerable. Making his contribution to the 2015-2016 sectoral debate in the House of Representatives yesterday, Dr. Guy said this will form part of the ministry's new policy directive and is being done to ensure that road safety is fully incorporated in all road projects from the design phase. He says this financial year, the ministry will be focusing more on the vulnerable road users, namely children, the elderly, persons with special needs, pedestrians, motorcyclists, and pedal cyclists. And South Korean intelligence says North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has ordered the execution of 15 people this year, including several top officials. The agency says they were executed by a firing squad on spying charges. Those killed include 2 vice ministers who challenged Kim over his policies and members of an orchestra. South Korean politicians were told that one of the officials killed was a forestry minister who had complained about North Korea's forestation plan. And those were the stories making the latest headlines right here on Newstalk 93 FM. News next in Headlines at 11. I'm Andre Bernard.
Good morning. Welcome back to Straight Up. I am your host, Jerry Small, and today is Wednesday the 29th of April. Good morning, welcome back. Next one, please. Good morning, welcome back.
Small.
Morning.
Yes, sir, welcome.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
I've seen about this now. My credit done and I couldn't get to talk to you to explain everything. Okay?
Yeah.
So I apologize to your listeners. So when you was asking me about the court, something?
All right, let me ask.
But you're asking about the landowner, what the problem?
You're not going to let
the landowner is that.
You're not going to let me ask the question.
Pardon me? Yes, you go. You do that.
Yes, no. You live on the land.
Yeah, I was living, yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
No, don't tell me what happened. Don't tell what happened.
And I was living at 3 Upper Ivy Road. And they were killing. No, a soldier was living over this woman's property. I never know this woman. A soldier was living over there and some other people, and they gave the people over there notice. So some bailiff come put out the people, so the people, apparently what I found out, that the people scrapped down the place. The soldier and the whole of field friend them and who did live there scrapped down the place. Well, it's after that happened now, me still up the road I work with Miners and Campbell, and they find out that the place down a heaven for criminals. And then use the same place to carry the taxi man them and come kill them. And the last taxi man is a friend of me about the electrician named Mark, his mother name. I forget his mother name, his mother faint. When the last taxi man of them threw out. And after that, I get to find out this is my friend named Carol from Martha Reed, them from Duval Jungle. I want to feed them family, but just come from foreign, buy him chair and them chill him. And I say, boy, you know, so I can't live up there to and see these guys. I do all of these things, and it look bad for us. At the same time now, them have a young inspector named Steve McGregor who just come to Crossroad, and I go link him and tell him, well, Mr. McGregor, you know, this is what I go on at time. I clear things, clear murder, and we block the road. Because I know it's your partner in the road. It wasn't tune of gang war. With no Dan and no Dan wrong here. And we block the road for people who are murdering the taxi man. But anyway, it came in the paper that the woman has sold the place for 800,000. Me don't know nothing about place. I'm going to look for Bunny Whalers. Me win 500,000 off a pick 9. Me win 500,000 98. I'm going to link Bunny Whalers. Because coming out the paper to the woman want 800,000. Bunny Whalers give Patrick Bailey 250,000. We put my money and say when he buy the place, after me pay him back the money and put the place in my name. 2.5 years past, I'm over the house, I see 2 man come. I said, boy, the woman never sell the place, you know. So I said, no man, Patrick Bailey and Bunny Whalers are dealers. And I said, no, the woman never sell the place. So I go, so boom. Fly go up on Roosevelt Avenue, go look for this murder big shot lawyer, Patrick Bailey. So I go in. Him say, no man, him give back Bunny Whalers the money. I say, no man, you don't give back Bunny Whalers the money. If you give back Bunny Whalers the money, Bunny Whalers will have to call me and give me back my money. So him send the secretary go for the file. And the file come back now, and look, you see the big check, 250,000. I say, oh, him start to tell me, say, boy, you know the woman, she just said she want the whole 800,000. One time and Ray. Sometimes I be the oldest I'll go with me and carry me again, Ray.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, well, hear this now.
Yes, sir.
It taking too long to tell the story.
Yes, I need the press.
But you're not allowing me. Hello, you're not allowing me.
Yes, sir.
Allow you to talk 3 minutes straight and you still don't tell her the story in a nutshell. And I believe, we don't have the time. Call back again, but don't start same place. You have to start from where you left off, because it's not going to get you. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome, ma'am, how are you doing?
Yes, well, back on the same topic.
Yeah, ma'am, age of consent, why?
Yes, one of the reasons why I don't agree with the age of consent is that...
Keep your voice up, please. You don't agree with which one of the age?
That the age is 16,
yeah.
18.
Yeah.
Because you need to protect the youth.
You're not keeping your voice up, you know.
The youth that are 16
yeah.
need to be protected.
Yeah.
Because if I'm 16 and I'm violated, it's my word against the adult.
Yeah.
Because the man is going to say, me give in.
Yeah.
And then because I'm age, because I'm 16, it's going to be a long battle. There's another way to protect the student that is 16. And I think about you're mentioning that it's not helping even now because they're taking children at a younger age.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Well, where that would come in now is we as mothers and all the stakeholders who are involved in protecting children. What we need to do is we would have to form a group and force the government to put the age up to 18 and in the same time armed with information telling parents and all the people looking after children what to tell the children and to protect them, to help them protect themselves. And we could do that. One way of doing that is like anywhere parents are gathered, just like how, for example, we're at the clinic, and before the nurse come and start giving out numbers, you have prayer meetings. Just like how you can have time, your pastor come in and start to pray, you have somebody come in and talk and generate the discussion about protecting our children, and you give them the do's and the don'ts.
But anyway, the last point everybody's gone, but hear this now.
Yeah.
A large part of our difficulties about this topic in Jamaica is the fact that our community never come together and agree on the rules and the laws in Jamaica, you see? And because of that, these laws and these rules have been put upon our population by people outside. It's not we make them, right? So because of that, we have not been accustomed to discuss what is right and what is wrong and what is the best way to protect the community. Other people laws them put on we. Now, one of the laws that has been put on us is that human beings in Jamaica do not have the right to consent to reproductive behavior until them reach 16 years old. Now, anyone who get a next human being under the age of 16 to get involved in sexual behavior is liable to a criminal charge, you understand?
Yes.
Are the people who are doing that in Jamaica, are they being warned by the law enforcement officers, and are they being prosecuted by the law enforcement officers? Is that happening?
No, they are being protected.
No, this law is not being enforced, and I doubt in Jamaica if for a whole year, once a week, a male get convicted for violating that law. Once a year, would make about 50 people for a year get convicted. I doubt if in any year 50 times a male get convicted for that. And it's tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of those cases going on in Jamaica in 1 year. So the law is not being enforced. So I personally know that to raise the age limit to 18 is going to have no effect if the law is not being enforced at 16. You understand me?
Yeah, before I go, Mr.
No, we kind of gone over the time, you know. So call me again before the program begins, because we have almost 2 hours again, and we really have to space the time for other people. And it's worthwhile, so I don't mind if you call 3 more times for the rest of the program.
All right, then.
And then maybe one day we have you as a guest in here, so you can get a longer time.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello. Next one, good morning and welcome to Straight Up.
Good morning.
Morning, ma'am, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Jerry, and how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Wonderful, and good morning to your listeners as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Jerry, I was listening to the rebroadcast of your program last evening.
Yes, ma'am.
And I heard Miss Joyce asking you some questions, and you asking her some as well about the Bible and evil and that sort of thing. But before I go into that, Jerry, what's the meaning of politics, Jerry?
Politics?
Yeah.
Well, to me, politics is the representation of a population, or the manipulation of control in a population.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good definition. But another definition that I heard on a satire program is what they did. They divided the politics into 2 syllables, or 2 words, poly and tick.
Yeah.
Poly means many, and tick is a blood-sucking creature. So it's many blood-sucking creatures.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a fun definition. But Jerry, I believe that politics and religion, you said that they're used to control the population.
Yeah, but it's not one control, no. Many people and groups of people attempt to maintain this control. So there's many competing politics or religious groups contesting and competing.
Yeah, there are 2 words at play, Jerry. Control, and one is order.
Yeah.
You know, I think that it should be used for order in the population, not necessarily control.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the challenge comes up, because even with this young lady that you were talking about, with the marriage, the person who brought on that case,
Yeah.
I think that they should have, if that is a criteria, then they should have asked for the guy to marry her before they baptized her, instead of baptizing her and then forcing her out of her relationship. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to the question about the evil that you asked Miss Joyce yesterday,
yes,
I would like to try to answer that.
Go ahead.
You were asking her if God created evil, and she was saying yes.
Yes.
And there's evil in all of us.
Yeah.
God, I don't think God created evil, Jerry. God created all things and all people, including and the angels, and Lucifer was one of the angels, and he was the one who created the evil.
Yeah.
It wasn't God. God allowed it to happen, and it is here until he decides that he's going to change the way that things are.
Who is going to change the way that things are?
God.
Yeah.
Because he's in control of everything, all of us.
Yeah.
Right? And one day he's going to say, he won the battle over sin and evil, death and the grave. And
which he won the battle over death and the grave? Which he?
He, God.
You mean God or Jesus?
God.
Oh, so Jesus did play a part in winning the battle over the grave?
Yes.
What part he did play?
Well, he physically came to earth and in the flesh, so that us human beings, we could see and understand that one soul like us can win the battle over evil, death, and the grave.
But
he came to us as an example.
So Jesus is like us. Have the same
yes.
You have the same weakness as us and the same imperfection as us.
Well, when he was human, yes, he did.
So you have the same weakness and imperfection like us.
Yes, because he took on our sins.
No,
so he did take on our sins.
If you give a long answer, we're not going to get time to understand.
Okay.
So he have the same imperfections and weakness like us.
Yes.
Oh.
While he was human. Not as God, but
you're still giving the long answer.
He did.
Yeah, but you're still giving. No, you're still giving the long answer.
He went into the temple.
Yeah, hello.
And he turned. Yes.
You call me pastor. You call me pastor, but I'm not going to take up any collection from you.
Yes, there.
You realize that you call me pastor then?
Yes, there.
Well, I'm going to charge you for that.
I'm sorry.
Yes, and I'm asking you to bring an envelope here every time you want to get on the program.
No, Jerry, I'm not bringing any envelope.
Well, we're going to excommunicate you.
Why? That's not fair, Jerry.
Well, not
I'm
about.
just saying that politics is good, Jerry, and we shouldn't. Jerry, we have to be careful, because.
Yeah, but you're going. You're carrying the reason longer and longer, and I need to go to our next phone call. So I wouldn't mind if you call me 5 times for the day.
Yeah, but I don't remember. Politics and religion.
No, but you're still feeling. You're not fair. You're not fair. No, it's like you're holding us down. No. Hello.
We know that there's evil to both of them.
No, but you're coming like you're holding us down in the bed. No, you're using brain. No, you're using the brain power and holding we down in the bed.
All right,
and it's not fair.
Have a wonderful day to you and your listeners. Bye-bye.
Come back. You're going to come back, man.
All right, Jerry. Have a good day.
Yes. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Welcome, go ahead.
Politics gave birth to religion. All the persons in the Bible were politicians, including Jesus. They were all politicians, heads of government, etc. The lady who hates, the brown-skinned lady who hates Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller passionately. She should go, I am inviting her to go to 89 Holope Road, make an appointment with the Prime Minister and let her tour, carry her on a tour of South St. Andrew. And I am sure, I know 10 of them, that Portia can introduce her to 10 persons whose life she has impacted. They are now doctors. I know at least 10. I won't tell you about the other profession.
Hold on a little. Which brown-skinned lady are you talking?
The one that told you the story about the young lady and her boyfriend.
Where you know her from?
No, I don't know what the tone of voice tells me.
Tone of voice. Well, all right. Well, we have enough of this call here. Because you're going to talk foolishness on the program. You have to turn on the people. No, you're going to turn on the people in idiot. Next call. You're going to turn other people in an idiot. Through the tone of your voice. Because you have an orange tone voice. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up.
Jerry?
Yes, sir.
Here's my best definition of politics.
Yeah.
King's College, Oxford. Politics is a realm in which we attempt to realize some of our highest aspirations.
Yeah.
Or desire for political freedom, or longing for justice, or hope for peace and security. And at the same time, politics is laced with individuals and groups seeking their selfish interests at the expense of others. Can't get no better than that, Jerry.
No, that's not a definition. That's a composition.
Yes, well...
Anything here so long and long-winded is going to be painting a picture. That's not a photograph or a fingerprint.
Well, there's a lot of different definitions, but that's the one I choose.
Yeah.
That's the one I choose to describe politics.
Yeah, you have a right to choose that.
Yeah, that's the one I like. Right? The interest, the policy is laced with individuals and groups seeking their selfish interests at the expense of others.
Yeah.
That's my perfect definition of it.
Yeah.
All right, Jerry.
Well, I'm going to play a little piece of music for that little Christian lady where you call me, and she don't want to call back and I want her to come back. Then we hear it go. Straight up. Yes, let's get back to the phone and take some call. Meanwhile, we are waiting for she come back. Morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
I'm a lady called the pastor.
Yes, sir.
But
that's between me and Shane. That is not your business.
Yeah, man. I understand that. Yeah, this guy, this American boxer and the other one there from the Philippines. Where you going with, Jerry?
I don't go with no boxer. No, I don't go with boxer. No one in a boxer shorts will not go with them.
You do like boxing?
No, me watch boxing, I not go with them. Who you going with?
May I go with the American, you know? What do you think? You think me beat him?
No, I don't know much. I don't follow the boxing recently.
Yeah.
But the other night, I watched a long documentary on Mike Tyson, about 2 hours long. And it's not the first I know, but he's a highly intelligent guy now, even though you see him going so ignorant now.
Yeah.
Highly intelligent, but a whole heap of problem from him a little picnic, boy, I tell you.
Yeah.
People can have complication and problem in their life and their mentality.
Another thing, I want to big up those police in the downtown here who patrol in the area.
Yeah.
I want to big them up and thank them for their good work by get rid of that gunman yesterday. We killed that.
Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
Yeah, get rid of that murderer, man.
He's a murderer?
The gunman got on there and shot the next man. And he was running away.
Yeah.
And the policeman and all them to surrender and he refused.
The next man did?
Yeah, man. He killed the next man.
Oh.
And the gunman was running away and the police ordered him to stop.
Yeah.
And he refused.
So when somebody is running away, you can't kill them?
I am not the police. You have to ask the police that.
No, what I say? If somebody running away, you can't shot them in them back?
I don't know, Jerry. I'm not a police. You understand?
Yeah.
You have to ask the police that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look more.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, cool.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
May I stop tell joke for your program?
Stop sell joke? Sell?
No, tell joke.
Oh, I think I'll sell them.
Apparently, they must spread like hot fire and they're not funny, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Them straight. Them not funny, them straight.
Them straight. Out of space.
Yes, I know, man.
Oh, sorry. I think you'd have figured that out.
Yes, man.
So,
yes.
Like how I tell you, I not tell no more joke. I'll tell one more.
One last one, yes.
Yes, the first last one. All right. So, you know why politicians and diapers have in common?
No. Them full of what?
Hold on. They should be changed often.
Yeah.
And for the exact same reason.
Oh.
How the weather up in a town there, Jerry?
A good man. So some of the diaper, you change them when them full of orange. Or some you change them when them full of green.
Yeah, well, sometimes they're full of both.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, I just started to tell you the program. I get more and more interested.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
Thanks to the call of them.
Yeah, man. I don't even know if me I make it interesting or boring, you know.
Yeah. No, man. No.
Okay, I threw me there at work. I'm just saying, no, man. Uncle Jerry making me day today.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, man. Keep it up.
All right, sir.
Straight up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Like all Bruce, you hear about Bruce Jenner, do?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we hear about Bruce
Like him
Jenner.
grew up in a straight jacket.
Mm-hmm. But no, he making a twist tie.
Yeah.
Rough on him, that though.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you.
No, but you see, if he decide, maybe he can used to be an athlete, no, so?
Yes.
Well, he might get more aerodynamic and faster now.
Oh, what is it, fasten?
Hmm?
I think it's a fasten.
No, it's faster.
Faster, yes. Like Speedy Gonzalez.
Right.
You ever hear about Speedy Gonzalez?
Yeah, man. No one correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Arriba, andele. And then goes 2 shots and run.
Yeah, they used to have, when I look aboard, there was a tradition, anecdotal tradition, say those people can run faster than anybody else, you know?
Oh.
That was one of the legend about Homer in Jamaica, so them can can sprint faster than anybody else.
Yeah.
But those 2 people used to run them down still. But thank you very much, yes, sir? Thank you very much. Let's answer the next phone call just before we go to a break. Good morning, welcome. Straight up, hello?
Good morning, Jerry. How are you, eh?
You come back with the accent. All right, go ahead.
Come back. Hey, look, when me da 5 years old, Jerry.
Yeah.
Me talk like 5 years old. When me da Jamaica, me talk like Jamaica.
Yeah.
You saying this?
Yeah.
Me tell my guy before me go on to me about you. Before me tell him, and the joke gonna make man, and I say go. He go like this, I say, when PNP match up with country, then give it to GLP. And when GLP have fixed it back, they say, all right, we satisfied with it.
All right, let's take a break. Let's go for a break. Let's go for a break, because we can't take too much straight at youth. Good morning. Welcome back to Straight Up. You are there, sir?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hold on, please. Hold on. I heard that you was on the program with Siaga the other evening.
Yes, sir.
What did you say to him?
No, we couldn't get to do everything. I tried to tell him that if he did remember when he announced Dudus to Mr. Macmillan. He said, oh yes, I remember, and if they did done what I said, Jamaica would be a better place and Dudus would really be the home right now.
What did he tell Macmillan to do?
Since there are some guys in his constituency getting out of line, so you have the will to straighten up and make him fly right.
No, what Macmillan was to do?
Eh?
What Macmillan was?
The guy that took up the danger road jugs, man.
I say what was Macmillan to do?
Keep eyes on those guys and keep them in line.
Keep eyes on them?
Yeah.
Go on, you have any more foolishness to talk?
That is foolishness. Tell me something. If you have somebody in your neighborhood who is very much becoming notorious, and you know that somebody can take the best advantage of them, put them in order. Wouldn't you do that?
Them staying in the neighborhood are not interested in them. Staying in the neighborhood them there.
No, well you see what happened there, because those guys come, Lord God. I see what happened if name wasn't the United States. Maybe you would have offer right now.
Yes, but you not say Siaga, Lord God.
Yeah, of course it's my Lord God, because
all right, enough of you. Next call. Crazy.
Hello.
Yeah, crazy. Out of that. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Mr. Small.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I wanted to give maybe 1 or 2 of my what I do.
Yes.
To help my children protect themselves.
Yeah, we'll be glad to hear. Yeah, we'll be glad. Yeah.
Well, first one of the things, you could teach them to be self-sufficient and don't depend. So if they go to school and they would know that they wouldn't use up all their money and then would have to resort to maybe begging or fear to come home or that.
Yes.
So you can teach them to be self-sufficient so they would know that they would have to make do with what they have.
Yeah.
And that's one way, because they wouldn't put themselves in the position to have to ask somebody, and then maybe somebody have to ask them back to something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing, I tell my child, don't go like to shop for anybody.
Yeah.
Not even my friends.
Don't make nobody send him go shop.
Don't make them send them out. But I not only leave it on the child, I tell my friends too, not to send out my child.
Yeah, that.
And you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid. You build confidence if you can talk to your friend and tell them the truth.
Yeah.
It helps you and help the friend, because the friend will learn from you when you have confidence.
Yeah.
Yes, so you tell your friends that don't send out my child. They will thank you later.
Yeah.
But they will see the reason why.
And you don't them do have to ask that you're not going to send out their child.
Of course I'm not going to send out their child. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons. And as we go along, I will give you other reasons.
Yes, ma'am. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Two things, quickly. Frequently I see, walking on the road and I see young ladies going to school, coming from school, especially, even more than when them going out clothes. And you see them push them on them, some of them lift for all the uniform high, and fix them on underneath clothes and all them with it.
Yeah.
It's like and some of them, them deliberately do it and take long for it and all them with, because I draw attention to them, and it kind of suggests that maybe you would be able to see more if you and them depend go. Walking along the road, pushing them on under them skirt, pull it up high, and fix clothes all how much minute a galang. When you see those things, or if you walk with your daughter and see them things, you don't comment to her say that kind of behavior. That is not a good quality woman behavior.
Many times.
Yeah. Then now, when you see little girls going out and them have on some clothes that is like an advertisement for sex and that kind of thing, you don't comment to your daughter say a parent. What kind of parent allows their child to go out on the road like that?
Sometimes they don't know to tell them not to dress like that, Mr.
Because they're going out like that though.
Yes, so they don't know. So sometimes, that is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When we as outspoken parents silence, it don't help.
Yeah.
So when we speak out, somehow they will learn, and then they will know what to tell their children. So that's one of the reasons, or the lessons I'm trying to portray.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, yeah, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
We have a few text messages. I want to read some of them. Yes, Jerry. Bless up. I want to learn, so I am going to listen. Coming from Frank in St. Louis. Thank you very much. Next one. Jerry, what did the police tell Zeke's the book? What did the police give Zeke's the bullhorn mic at Central? What did they give Zeke's the bullhorn? Some word is missing here. Maybe I mean, why did they give him? They gave Zeke's the bullhorn at Central to tell the crowd to go home and stop demonstrate for him. Because he was held in 1998 at Central, and some of them people them start get up and threaten say, if you know Lagos Zeke's will go and riot. And the police give Zeke's the bullhorn to go up on the veranda and talk to them and tell them say, go home and no riot. But it was a piece of generalship work between the police and the politician. Because after that, they had to let him go. Couldn't put him on an ID parade again. It's a trickery. It's a method them used to get him off of the ID parade. Next one. Good morning, Jerry. I'm asking if you could send this happy birthday greeting to Michaela King. She is 10 today. Thank you. I don't know if you're going to hear it or she's going to listen tonight. Michaela King birthday together. Next one. Jerry, why PNP mash up the train service? And Jamaica was the third country in the world have train. Morning from Apache Lachi. I couldn't answer that for you. You'd have to ask the PNP like what Portia said. Next one. Jerry, you remember the head cup gang? I remember the name, but I don't specifically remember the gang. Next one. Morning, Jerry. Does Spanish Town have a mayor? Who is in charge of the bus? Badman or parish council? It's a good thing you ask that, because sometimes you hear all some of the parish council and mayor and negotiate between them and the badman who control bus park and them with it. And it is so obvious that they are in cahoots. The whole of them in league with one another. Next one. Jerry Fox now come support JFJ now, Jamaican for Justice. Eh? Next one. D Queen and the team locked in. Loud and proud. Bay vibes. Must have more be that. D Queen and the team locked in. Next one, Jerry, variety indeed is the spice of life. Good move when you started the program early this morning, coming from Derek. Yeah, mama, know you'd love that. Next one, the difference between school and life. In school, you are taught a lesson, then given a test. In life, you are given a test that teaches a lesson. True, true. And next phone call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Good morning. Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yes, earlier this morning was talking about the enforcement of the death penalty. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. You know how long it has not been enforced?
Long time.
From 1988.
Yeah.
It has not been enforced at all.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that it was enforced, and I just must call you and say that was an error, you know.
No, I said it's not being enforced. It is not being enforced. The death penalty is still law enforced, but not enforced.
No, it's not enforced.
Yeah.
It is a law on the books still, but it is not enforced.
Like
yes.
most of the good laws are not enforced.
Well, I don't know about most of them, but I know about the death penalty. Most people know about the death penalty.
The law of consent, the law of the age of consent sexually, is it enforced?
Well, I'm not sure about that, but I know that...
No, hold on.
People get charged sometimes, don't it?
A few. There are hundreds of thousands of cases in violation of this law every year, but the law is not being enforced.
Well, you say a few, that means to say it's enforced a little, but the death penalty is not enforced at all.
Yeah, so, but let's not go step backwards. Let's not step back to death penalty. We're not going to reach nowhere.
No, man, we have to talk about it. I mean, backward. Why you call it backward?
Because we're talking about the age of consent. Now you're stepping back onto...
No, we're still talking about it. That's the death penalty I call to talk about. The death penalty, that's what I call to talk about. And I'm telling you that it is not enforced, and it needs to be enforced. Okay, sir? Bye.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Morning, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Morning.
Welcome.
Yeah. Call back too quick.
Who is this?
Teen up again.
Yes, well, no, you see, if you continue talking, you're going to tell the whole...
No,
you start cut me already. Hold on. You start cut me already. I'm not going to put up with this. Not going to put up with it. No, yes, you're doing it, and you're doing it right now. But you're doing it continually on and on.
You have to say something to me, Jerry. You have to talk, because now you hear something else.
You have a radio there.
Well, the radio inside. It's inside.
I don't care whether it's inside or outside. You have a radio there, and this is foolishness.
No, all right.
Cut off the radio. No, cut off the radio and call back. No, cut off the radio and call back. We can't deal with this foolishness. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Next one. Because this is not entertainment, you know. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Next call.
That's smart.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
The lady we called smart about the sex with the schoolgirl them also.
Yeah.
And the age of consent.
Yeah.
Yeah, the man who have sex with a girl on that age still, you know.
Yeah.
It's a community thing, you know. People don't really pay attention to this, especially the community. Community people supposed to come together and stop these things instead of blaming upon the government. The people in the community have to stand up to these responsibilities, and we know how somebody in the community that we do like a 14, 13-year-old girl. I don't say nothing.
Yes. Now tell me something. What they blaming on the government?
Like say like the age of consent, 16-year-old to change, like them now enforcing the law then to stop it then.
So they're blaming on the government that the government is not enforcing the law.
Like the consequences of catch a man.
No, listen, simple. Just answer me a simple question. So the community is largely blaming the government that the government not enforcing the law.
No, community in general, individual, like people like they say the consequences then.
Yeah.
But the thing if people themselves in the community take a stand on it.
Yeah.
Then it will be better, but nobody now really take no stand. So you find out say even people know as long as enough for my daughter and for your daughter, people may say.
Yeah.
You know, so that's one of the points we need to do still with like a community thing.
Yeah.
Community.
Now tell me something now. The government is authorized to implement the law, right? For the benefit of the people. Because the law is supposed to benefit the people. The government authorized to implement the law, right? So now apart from the police station that might be miles away, you hearing me?
Yeah.
Apart from the police station that might be miles away, you have a system of district constable, right?
I understand that.
You ever hear about district constable?
No, I first hear already.
From you born, you never hear about DC or district constable?
Me about constable, but me never about the district constable.
Never yet. Alright, let's go for a break and come back and we could see if we can reach anywhere with you. Welcome back. You are here, sir?
Yes, sir.
Well, anyway, the police force in Jamaica is supposed to be strengthened by a set of police that is not uniform police. You hearing me? Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm here.
You stand up outside?
Yeah, I'm outside for that breeze.
Yeah, it can't work.
Yeah.
Anyway, I said the police force in Jamaica is supposed to strengthened by a set of police that don't wear uniform and who come from in the local community. Don't you know that?
Yeah, me understand. And so in every community is supposed to have a person like that in them.
Yes. Then you never know that before?
No.
You never know you're supposed to have a local police who at the station who belong to different district who make the police in the station know what's happening in the district if they need to know. You never know that?
No, sir.
From you born you never hear about DC?
Me about DC, yes, but me never know so they're supposed to carry out the responsibility.
That's what it means, district constable, some constable who attached to the community and who's supposed to make the police know what's going on. Now the DC in the community should be on good terms with the people. So most of the DC, them show off on the people, them come from out of the people, but them show off on them and go on bossy. So true that them not on good relation with most of the community, but they're supposed to be on good connection with most of the community so that anything going on, people are willing to tell them. And by this method, any underage girl who being used in this way supposed to come to attention of the state, of the government, through this method of DC, apart from the method of community and neighbors alerting the police, you know that?
Yeah, that matter about the neighbors alerting, but I understand what you're still, you know?
Alright. When you call back again, we'll discuss some more and find out how things can work better and why things can work better, because most of the time when things not working better, it's because it don't suit either somebody or a group of people. Alright. Thank you very much, yeah?
Yeah, man.
By the way, the brother named Tealebop was phone us all the while. Yeah. We know that like many other people, him have certain problems and all them way. But if him don't calm down and make us get to hear what him saying, we're not going to be able to help. So hear me now, the excitement alone, we're not going to cope with the excitement alone, pure excitement. And the naming out of Bunny Whalers and him and Bunny Whalers money deal and him and Patrick Bailey and telling us all these kind of things. We're not going to allow a lot of loose talk like that, calling people names, so them do this, that, and that, and you're not telling us how the story goes. So the long argument and the excitement and the drama, that's not going to help you. So if you are an adult, you cannot be behaving like an adolescent or a young person who just carried away with excitement. And you're supposed to be an adult now, reach about 50-year-old. If you don't calm down and make you hear what you're saying, the next thing will happen, you will be blaming, we also like how you're blaming other people for your problems. And this is a habit that most human beings have. They find other people to blame for their problems, and it cannot help. Sometimes other people are to be blamed for your problem, but most of the time it's not other people. Let's go to our next phone call. Morning, welcome.
Mr. Small, seeing about this.
Yeah, hold on.
Is that excitement me and then?
Alright, stop now. Alright, now, stop the excitement now and calmly talk one more time and make we see if we can get some. We don't want to call up on a Bunny Whalers name and a Patrick Bailey name. And you all, when you spend the time doing that and all, now we can't find out.
Alright, ask me the question now.
No, you go and tell us what happened because
Alright, what happened now? The woman from 800,000 after me fix up the place, me turn a place where them have criminal murder commit, appear foreigner from all over the world. A guest house me have. Your brother, your cousin Randy me just, when they go to the road a while ago, Randy Small, the man who me that tell about the name Mark, same mother did faint when them kill the last taxi man. Your cousin know everything what me I tell you about. So, the woman come now after we go to court 2014, them withdraw from the 2014 case and bring back something to 2011. So me to give up consent. So them use that now and come back now, so they want 5 million from me to this place here. Where we value 1 point, when we get a valuation from Williams a Russell Road, one of them road, that 1.something million, and then just stick me up. So them want 5 million. You understand? But me can't tell them we sell the place, but I just, the way for things what they have done to me, because look hard to know that my son-in-law, Harville Bailey, was crippled by a soldier, right? And his Bruce Golden daughter come put me out. You understand?
Hello.
Yes, Jerry. Yes,
Hello. Listen here. All you're doing, you continue creating a lot of excitement. You're calling up different people, name and dragging other people. No. What time out? One question. Hold on. One question I want to ask you, and give me a short answer. If you don't give me a short answer, you will cut off the call. What do you want this program to do?
What I want this program to do? I want Cliff Hughes. One of these men who make it on TV, I interview, I want them to come here.
All right, well, okay.
Spend the time.
Well, we can't send him there. Okay, we have to go to our next call. We can't send Cliff Hughes there. If you want Cliff Hughes, you're calling the wrong program. You have to call Cliff Hughes. Too much excitement, and it's just the excitement. We can't waste the program. No more waste. Good morning. We care about people's problem, but when people complicate themselves, we're not going to encourage people to go and complicate them own self. Good morning now, welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Yeah, morning again, Jay.
Yes, sir.
You have to tell the new lady there that she should speak up, we can't hear what she say, you know?
Which new lady?
We have to take the call them.
Oh, the production assistant. Hello?
Yeah.
The caller. You have to listen to the program because you must follow the program. The caller said they need to hear you more clearly.
Voice is very...
Yes, man, go ahead now.
Yeah. Jerry, I want to beg you a little piece of song, you know. You know me, remember S90 Skank?
Yeah.
With Big Youth?
Yeah.
So you ride like lightning, you crash like thunder.
Yeah.
I want to dedicate that to a youth when named Ashay Jones, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I really would appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, yeah?
Yeah.
More text message. Jerry, what do you think of transgender children? Transgender children? What is transgender children? Children who change them gender. Children don't do them things to themselves. Yeah, I mean children who think that them is the other, who a boy who want to feel like a girl. I don't think about them much. From a little youth, I see them, I don't really think about them much. And they have a right to stay so. I don't make them a problem to myself neither. Next one. Mr. Small, the rich really want the so-called poor to elevate themselves. Some of the rich care. The majority of people selfish. But some of the rich care. But majority selfish. Next one, Mr. Small, tell News Talk FM that Lambert Brown program is not current affairs, it's PNP propaganda. Next one, Jerry, fed them up, not take talk from the boy, real top PNP bad man, Michael Wrighton. Then if him have Michael Wrighton, I wonder who box him down. If him is Michael Wrighton, I wonder who lick him. Yes, him might be Wrighton, Michael Wrighton. But, real top PNP bad man. Yeah. Next one. Take time with the man. His emotions is running wild. He has a story and he needs help. Alright, well I'm going to give him your number. Next one. Jerry, Jesus was not imperfect. He was human but sinless. You get a whole heap of report. All kind of story. Them take all kind of story. All kind of story and picture paint. Next one. Jerry, let's get rid of the myth that is only white people are perverts. Then we will be able to face reality. Where you heard this myth that all white people is only white people are perverts? I'm not aware of that myth. Tell me more about it. Send a next text and tell me about it. Next one, the gunman was running towards the law enforcement officers, The one of them killed this man in a town. Oh yeah? Next one, yes, Mr. Small, write illustration with that woman caller and not bringing up children. Thank you very much. Next call. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello?
Welcome.
Yes, me a while ago I talked about law when I enforce.
Yeah.
Many years ago, a old man told me said there was a law one time where go against people where urinate in a public.
Yeah.
And it used to enforce a lot.
Yeah.
back in them time as one of the law them know when me see need to enforce.
Yeah.
I mean, like you walk all downtown and the man, them just stand up about the place and do them thing in the man.
Yeah.
In sight of everyone.
Yeah.
That is disgusting sight.
Yes, yes.
And them have you in right at the park where you can go and pay a small fee.
Yeah.
And get to use and the man not stand up outside the park. I do it at the place. That's one law I say really need to enforce, you know.
Yeah.
True.
By the way, you believe that in a country where taxes collected, you believe that a country where taxes collected and the government ministers buying new vehicle with it for themselves and spend a lot of money on themselves, you believe that a government supposed to provide public sanitary convenience?
Public sanitary convenience?
Yeah.
Then our tax supposed to use that?
No, just tell me yes, because we're going to take long.
Yeah.
So you believe that if we paying taxes and I'm supposed to provide public public sanitary convenience, you believe some of them party supporters are supposed to be at the door or block us from using it if we don't pay them money?
No.
So we're supposed to use those public sanitary convenience freely?
Yeah.
But you understand that the government have them people, them political people who stand up at the door, block you. And they sell it. Yeah, man, them same one, man. The parish council people, them and them friend, them little followers.
Yeah.
And charging them to go in and charging them money for toilet paper and all them things there.
Yes.
They're worse than a urinate pan we. Government themselves is urinating in public pan we.
Yeah.
And looking after themselves. But thank you very much, yes, huh?
Yeah, man, good.
Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Morning, Jerry.
Morning, ma'am. How are you doing?
How are you?
Fine.
All right. You think we're on the verge of another meltdown, Jerry?
Come again?
You think we're on the verge of another meltdown?
Meltdown in what? Financial institution?
Yes, and
I don't know.
You think we're on the verge?
I don't know.
Well, my one friend from a village tell me say everywhere in Amman are locked down.
Everywhere what? Everywhere what?
There's a lot of business in Amman are closed down.
Yeah, and what is the reason?
Well, the backside and everything, and that's some real tight wrap in Amman.
But some of the backside places are on the verge of being reopened.
Well, me yet to see it, but boy, it's not looking good in Amman liver.
Yeah?
And that tight wrap down here.
Yeah. And what you do in business?
No, sir.
So,
I want me here, I tell you.
Also, you don't go there and see for yourself then?
Well, it's a place I know.
You're not answering. You're taking too long to answer. You don't go there and see for yourself. Some people telling you.
Yeah.
And they send it to phone.
Yeah, man with people.
And they send you to phone and say so.
No, man, me just concerned.
But you're concerned you don't know. It's rumor.
No, it's not rumor, true.
But you went and look?
Yeah, some of the places I didn't know.
No, you say you never go. You just say you never go and now you say you go.
Anyway, next
call
time.
Me back. No. Call me back after the 11 a.m. headline news. Call me back after the 11 a.m. headline news. Good morning. Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. And we're going to read some more text messages before we take a phone call. First one is this. So Small, I heard when Haile Selassie came to Jamaica, he was scared of the Rastafari. Why? The person who told you that he was scared of them, you must make, and that coming from a Marie. The person who said that Haile Selassie was scared of the Rastafari, make them tell you why. And then after that you come discuss with us. Because I would never tell you, I couldn't tell you that, I couldn't explain to you what never happened. But the person who said it happened, they must explain to you why. And then now you come now and tell me what was the explanation they told you. Next one. Remember this. Good will always conquer evil. Coming from Verveen. Nice. Next one. Jerry, I grow my 5 ganja plant and reap it, not selling any, but store it at my home. If the police raid my house, would I be charged with ganja coming from Derek? When you reap something, is not a plant again. If you reap something, is not a plant again. So just get that clear in the head. If you are allowed 5 plants, 5 plants or something, planting at the ground. Plant or something, planting at the ground. You don't understand me? You understand whether it's a plant or whether you reap it. It's either one or the other. You can't eat a cake and still have the same cake. You have to bake another different cake. But eat your cake and have the same cake is not possible. You have to bake a different cake. So make up your mind Next one. Jerry, national problems are not and cannot be solved by corrupt or incompetent government. Well, that follows are true. Let's go back to the phone. Good morning and welcome back to Straight Up. Hello? Welcome. We need a phone call there, please. Welcome to Straight Up.
Yeah, Jerry.
Welcome, go ahead.
Man, I see where the President of the United States, Barack Obama,
Yeah.
was attacking those people in Baltimore, call them a bunch of criminals.
When him said that?
He said that yesterday.
All the people in Baltimore, him says a bunch of criminals?
The people who attack those business places and attack the police, he said they're the hand of criminal.
Yeah.
When you think about some white people, the President of the United States would call them criminal.
I think he would be more careful.
Yeah, man, that's true. But that's true, some black guys.
Yeah.
He attack them that way.
Yeah.
But there were some white people who would attack them and call them criminal. You have to be careful.
Yeah, you have to be more careful. And you notice on the front page of the, I think it's not front page, it's somewhere in the Gleaner today, them repeating the story about how him did hail this lesbian woman who set up an organization to defend lesbian women. Them call her, yeah, right? You're right. What he said is that she as a lesbian is not all the while justice and society has been on her side.
Yeah.
What do you think him talking about?
I don't know, I don't know.
No, if Obama saying justice has not always been on her side in Jamaica and society has not been on her side, I mean, who him talking about?
I don't know, sir.
Come like you know hear me ask you. What me ask you?
You're talking about the lesbian woman the president was talking about.
Yes, and what him say about her?
Him said some guy the raper.
No, him said that justice, after the guy them rape her, justice has not always been on her side and society has not always been on her side. So who is him talking about?
You think, I believe he's talking to the police?
The police and the court and we the Jamaican people. So neatly and politely, I run him out for we, you know.
Yeah.
So we have not been on the side of people like her who get raped.
Yeah.
So neatly I throw a word for we the Jamaican people. While he was in Jamaica, I'm neatly I throw a word for we the Jamaican people and helping to spread bad name against Jamaican people. Say Jamaican are homophobic.
Yeah.
And building up lie against the Jamaican population about the behavior of a little minority of people in Jamaica.
Yeah.
But him continue doing that, and that's what they do all the while, building up propaganda against the Jamaican people because of the actions of a few Jamaican people, a few musicians, and a few women who claim to them about stop women from being lesbian by raping them. They want to spread that image on the whole away. And that's how Babylon is so tricky and deceitful.
But Gary,
yeah.
I have a deepest respect for the President of the United States, Barack Obama. But I don't like how he love homosexual and otherwise defend homosexual.
No, that not trouble me. If Obama want like homosexual and defend, that not trouble me. Why trouble you?
You believe what? You believe one day he left his wife and go up on that homosexual side?
I'm not interested in that. I don't spend the time thinking about that. I don't know about that. I don't care. I can't bother imagine that.
Because then I hear he attack those people in Africa who exploit some ladies. And he condemn them and don't want to condemn homosexuals.
Yeah. Boko Haram and them there.
Yeah, and the people...
I don't care if him like homosexual and defend them. What I care about is when him and others spread propaganda against the population of Jamaica. That's what I care about.
Yeah.
And that's what they do. Spread propaganda against the population of Jamaica. And want to come impose for them laws upon the people of Jamaica like what Britain did do already. Thank you very much, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello. Good morning. Welcome. Straight Up. Go ahead, please. Hello? Hello?
Indeed, Brother Jerry.
Yeah, man, go ahead, please.
Why, Jerry, I told you yesterday about that mother in New York who gave her son a piece of hiding.
Is Baltimore or New York?
Oh, sorry, Baltimore, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I said the Observer has dropped a whole of it and run with it on the front page this morning.
Yeah. These things sell newspapers.
But somebody say I should point out to you, Jerry, that if this said incident it took place a week ago, they would have balled out child abuse.
Why the difference of a week ago?
Well, a week ago there wasn't any rioting in Baltimore.
Oh, yes.
And this young man is said to be underage.
Yes.
But he's still on the mother roof.
Yeah.
And the mother will have none of that.
Yeah.
I don't think she would mind if he did go out there in some non-violent civil disobedience.
Yeah.
By the way, Jerry, you couldn't tell me that Indonesia has some serious penalties for drug trafficking. You must have a little substance.
Yeah, quite a few of those countries there, some in Africa, some in Asia, have death penalty for any involvement in drug trafficking, any kind of involvement.
Indeed, can you imagine yesterday they executed a number of persons, including 2 Australians, I get to understand, by firing squad.
Yeah.
I get to understand that the individual jury refused blindfold.
Yeah.
Blindfold.
Yeah.
And we're singing Amazing Grace.
Yeah.
That wasn't a sweet sound though, when the gun start fire.
Yeah.
But Jerry, they're not supposed to know that man them country have them kind of restriction that them should test them with it.
Them once was blindfolded, but now them see.
I tell you. Finally, Jerry.
Yeah.
I get in Las Vegas, they are putting the final touches on what is considered the match of the century, this boxing match coming up. Can you imagine, Jerry, the loser of this match will be getting over $100 million US?
Yeah.
I gather that is a split of $300 million between the winner and the loser.
So the winner will get 200 then?
Call it up, but they must get more than that, because I gather that when you add pay-per-view and all kind of other perks, it's going to sweeten them the pot.
Yeah. So why you not going to boxing?
Well, I would be a glad loser. 100 million strong can't go wrong.
Okay.
Unless I get the wrong blow, right?
Yeah.
My lights would be out.
Yes, sir.
And you would have to deal with the money.
All right. No, cool, no?
Indeed. Little more.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning and welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please.
Hello, Jerry.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, but look here now, before me go on to me, I go say, look here, I hear you this morning, would give somebody all the time because of what the advice on you. Is that an easy guy, you know?
Because of what?
Me say, because advice hypnotize you.
Yes, but
all the morning.
Yes, but your voice couldn't hypnotize me.
No, man, could never, and I wouldn't want you to do neither such thing neither. I didn't invite a man, I can see the read in between the line, you know?
Yeah.
Spirit tech, you know?
Yeah.
Would go too far for that. Yeah, like that, like a beautiful voice, it's so cute, you know, nice.
No, you just go and stay like Siaga voice. Don't matter come like that.
No, hey, Jerry, tell me something, what in between here, Selassie and Siaga?
What in between?
They are your God, and Mr. Siaga is my God. So what is the difference?
Come again.
So what is in between the difference in your God that is here, Selassie, and Mr. Siaga is my God? What is the difference?
The difference is that you don't know your head from your toe.
Okay, but you don't know it because yes, Selassie was one of the one who treat people bad. Even grandson did want to kill him. Because when he see what money having at the street bank, he said, no man, you can't suffer my people like that. Hey, look here, I want you to do something for me. I want you to take a little quote for me. Look here, one guy got good on town the other day, you see, and pull off a thing. Ask him how much money he get. Yeah? Yeah, hear me, man? Me say one guy got good on town the other day and pull off a thing and get some money. I wanted to ask him how much money he received to bury him dead. All right, sir, cool.
Next call. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello, morning, Mr. Small.
Welcome, sir. How are you doing?
Good, man, and you?
Fine, thank you.
Mr. Small.
Yeah.
ISIS, the Islamic State Organization of Syria and Iraq, you see?
Yeah.
one of the reasons why ISIS was formed was because part of the punishment that America issued to the Saddam loyalists for their part in the war was that to take them off the pension list. They threw them off the pension list, some top general and some top man that was in the Saddam regime.
Oh, yeah.
As a result, because they realized that without a livable pension, they're going to suffer in old age.
Yeah.
They took up arms against the state. That's one of the reasons one of the top commanders told a BBC journalist why they turned to ISIS. That mindset came over them because they don't have any pension.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now in Jamaica, all the people who used to work now, the working adults, most of us are what you call a wage slave. Because when a government looks at a set of civil servants and giving them 5% interest on their salary after 5 years, and the inflation rate is expected to bottom out at 5% this year, effectively it means that the government is giving them nothing. Because inflation going to eat back the purchasing power of the money. Similar with the bankers, when you bank your money with an NCB or a BNS or whomever, when they give you an inflation rate, a rate of interest like 3%, and the inflation rate is 5%, effectively you lose 2% of your money, the purchasing power gone.
Yeah.
So if you have 100,000 in the bank, and they give you 3%, you're going to have 103%. $103,000 in your hand.
Yeah.
But effectively, with an inflation rate of 5%, effectively you lose 2% of the money that you put in the bank initially, which is the 100,000. So effectively it's only 97,000 plus you have in purchasing power.
Yeah.
So $6,000 of your money gone without you realizing it. That is the strategy that they are using to impoverish the Jamaican people. Because the Jamaican people don't know much about purchasing power of money. They only know about the face value of money.
Yeah. All right. Come give your next lesson soon. Yes, sir?
Yes, to be continued.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please.
How you doing?
Welcome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what happened now? It's pertaining to Indonesia and Singapore, in Asia, China, and South Korea have the death penalty for people.
Yeah, for drugs.
Yeah, and simple as you see Singapore there. They did kill some Australian before, you know, with drug smuggler, you know. A couple of years ago also, you know.
Yeah.
All right, you see, pertaining to the vaccine thing,
yeah.
The loser getting 120 million.
Yeah.
The winner is 180 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm getting now. All right, now we're up a little further, you see?
Yeah.
Paula Llewellyn.
Yeah.
We know that she got a thing going with the aim. The aim. The commissioner that responsible for the Indicom. Right. She got a thing going long time with them. And me observe a trend with Paula Llewellyn. You see, and why I said that, the mayor don't buy Lucy there.
Yeah.
That is in the kind of mixed up there, right?
Yeah.
And I look at a couple of trends from Paula Llewellyn. You know, these politicians, whenever a case goes in front of Paula Llewellyn with politicians, you always expect one outcome. And it's what we are getting now consistently. And this is not the first. You know, we use the lifeboat of another issue. You know, so no, people should not expect anything different from Paula Llewellyn. All right, I think she probably is a lucky too.
Yeah.
You know,
one time she did say, because she's a woman and because she not join a lodge, some of the establishment join up on her. I mean, join up against her.
Yes.
But on the other hand, you have had many disappointments. I would agree that we have had many disappointments in the action of the DPP office to stop certain things from going. And after a while, we get to feel, say, the DPP office usually more loyal to anyone who important in the state or in the politics.
Yes.
But
let me put it this way again. I might look a little more further too again. All right, the lady down by Hanover, the former mayor that was there. She wasn't the only one that got caught in that. Remember a big man from St. James also, I think Northeast or one of them got caught in the same thing. Where family member getting preferential support and contracts also. Last year. And there's a hierarchy in the party too. You don't hear anything about that anymore.
No. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, yeah?
Yes, sir. Cool.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello? Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Next call. Good morning. Hello? Yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
One.
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, man. First time calling. President listener.
Yes, great.
Yeah, man. I enjoy the program, man.
Yes, sir. Which part of Jamaica? Which part of Jamaica are you?
I'm Manchester, man.
Okay.
I'm not for you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, man, and you see that little quotation thought that we make one at a time there.
Which one?
What they say, in school, what they say, you learn.
Yes.
What test?
Yeah, the text message that says in school you learn and then get a test.
Yeah.
But in life you get a test and you learn from it.
Yeah. And in life, you what they say in life?
You get a test and then you learn from it.
Yeah. It really moved me still away, you know?
Yeah.
And man, I listen to the program, man. I enjoy it. You see it?
Thank you very much. Is that text message just saying in the wisdom there, no?
Yeah, man. Realize that one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But now you see the program, Jerry. Let me say I'm a resident listener.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, respect.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Yes, morning, Jerry.
Welcome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I tell you about them church people, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's like, I don't know, they might look different, they might look from all different places to God.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and as far as we see some church, and we think we need some of them church to be turning us some evening class.
Oh.
We think it'll benefit the nation more. And we're going to turn it into the evening class now, what we ever do, we're get some people with inspiration and more positive people to teach the younger people, set of people them in the evening class now be like learn about life itself and how we have a better family and keep themselves more ready for them husband.
Yeah. But
the young youth and keep themselves ready for them wife.
Yeah, but we can't take other people to church and turn the evening class. You know? Hello?
Yes.
Maybe people would benefit more if the church was keeping evening class, but we ourselves who don't like what them doing, if we don't like what them doing, can't go take other people to church and turn the evening class. We would have to start some evening class ourselves, so, because everybody have a right to go and organize them church, you know, so we couldn't try to take over them church. And that Rome though, take over church and turn church now one Roman thing. But we couldn't have the same intention like Rome, or like how they gave them a gay militant that want to take over Jamaican for justice. Gay militant want to take over PNP.
Okay.
And gay want to take over marriage and turn it into them thing. Come make something for yourself so we can't go and take over other people thing.
So that means that better find a way then in our community them so we can have some place where we can teach you them.
Yeah man.
Okay then.
Yes, because we can do the same wrong that we're criticizing people about, invading other people's thing and turn it to our use, you know?
That's true.
But I know how you feel,
Alright, Jerry.
Thank you very much, yes sir.
Yes sir.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Yeah, Bongo.
Yes sir, welcome.
Yeah man, good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning again.
Welcome.
I called already about the signal down here very weak.
Where that is again?
Well, I drive from Iron Shore at this point in time. I'm not Iron Shore, Rosal.
Okay, yeah.
Now, we just sit about 3-4 times each time I reach between the airport.
Yeah.
And my way going up to Anchove, and I still have to do it, I go up Long Hill.
Oh.
So,
engineer needs to get on the signal down this side.
Yeah, we really have to stop talk and do something about it.
All right, then, cool.
Thank you very much, yes, sir. Another phone call. Good morning.
Bongo Jerry.
Oh, go on. We'll stop like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
What do you think about the sugar theft? Do you think Honorable Derek Kelly is going to take back his talk if he getting pressured by the Manufacturers Association and Lantel from LASCO?
Yeah, but I hear one of the private sector people are back him. Some of them are back him, although some of them are challenge him. And I don't know enough about the situation because I listen and I watch.
Yes. And more I see, I think I'll take back in chat because, it's a real thing and I want to see, I'm watching myself. Thank you for taking my call, man.
Yeah, man, welcome.
Bless.
One more. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello?
You're the king, big brother. Where are the people still die from curable diseases, man.
Dying?
That's go on.
Yeah.
You really have burned me up. I found myself in Spanish Town Hospital on Saturday.
You found yourself there? You find yourself there?
Serious pain.
Oh, you mean you find yourself there? You got your unconscious?
Everybody seeing so. Me tried the brother down there to help him out. I tried to offer him some of the stuff that I make, the ganja oil, because everybody knows that that's #1 for pain.
Yeah.
And even though my brethren...
When I say everybody know, hold on.
He don't smoke the herb, he wouldn't take the oil. I mean, he's in shock, the brother was, he was in serious...
Hold on. You said that, you trying to offer him the cure, but him only want a drive from him, no want a cure from him, want a drive.
Exactly. Well, he wants to try down, he's unsure, but this is the thing about not understanding and being ignorant to certain things, This is what's going on here. And the amount of sick people when we see down in the accidents and emergency.
Yeah.
I mean, our people really told us that ganja is termed as a super food. You understand? I mean, it will heal your body, soul, and your mind. And the people need to understand this. Look into it. As we're all suffering from some kind of ailment. Test yourself, man. Go on the internet. Instead of listening to music, Google marijuana and start looking into this thing. We are being led down the wrong road here. You have to take control of your destiny, my people. You know what I say? And the only way you can do it is to clear the ignorance in your head. And the only way to do that is to investigate and research yourself.
All right, hold on. So if you have this cure, how is it that you're not curing some people? Because when you cure some people, they will talk on your behalf instead of you have to just talk on your own behalf.
Well, this is the thing I've been facing.
We have to go for a break. Hold on.
For a couple of years.
Yeah, hold on. We have to go for a break.
Huh?
We have to go for a break.
All right.
Yeah, welcome back, here.
Yes, sir, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying I'm saying that since you have this cure and you prepare this ganja cure, how come you are not effecting cures? Because you have to effect cures on people free, You have to give it to people free and make it cure them, and then they will be talking on behalf of you. Instead of that, all the while I hear you talking about what the great cure we have and talking on behalf of yourself. That's not the way to do it. You take it.
This is to show you what we are up against in regards to psychological indoctrination.
No. You're ignoring. No, you're ignoring completely what I'm saying. If you have a cure, you're supposed to be giving that cure to people freely and cure many people, and many people are now going to be starting to talk about the cure that you will cure them. But you talk about psychological, what you're up against, and sorry for yourself.
No, well, this is the thing, Jerry. The people, they have a fear. When I say a fear of this herb, man, it's frightening. But that people.
Hey, you're making excuses. Instead of you making cure, you're making excuses. If you really have a cure,
making excuses.
If you really have a cure, hear this now. Hear this.
If you're way that we can deal with it.
No, hear me now.
People who,
If you really have a cure, you will be curing people with it, and then the people will testify on your behalf.
No, but listen.
No, I can't go any further. I can't go any further. I have to go to the next call. Next call. We have to go to some text message. I'll joke, man. If you claim say you have some big cure through ganja, you have big cure through all kind of different things. Cure some people with it. But every day me hear you talk about how you think great and how it can cure everything and everything and cure and cure and cure. And how you're up against all kind of thing and nobody want to listen to you. If you have something great to cure, you're going to cure. Me never hear say Jesus Christ walk and talk. Say, yeah, hear me now? Me can't heal the sick, you know. But true, nobody now want to come to me. And nobody now want to hear me. Me hear say him heal sick and him do all kind of thing and so him get famous. And all the people ever get famous is that after them carry out the thing, them get famous. And now you want fame now. You can't get fame by talking on talk show and advertise yourself. You have to do something. More text message. Jerry, why is that house in the middle of the road in jungle? Who put it there and why? Tony Spalding and the PNP put it there. And they put it there to block out them enemy who was driving through and attacking them according to them. And then build a house in the middle of the road and block off the road. Jungle justice, them are jungle justice. Giving the people a jungle bad name too. Tony Spalding and the whole of the PNP administration over the years. And them get jungle bad name, not the people who have bad name. Just like how I see and the GLP give Tivoli bad name, and other people at Tivoli get Tivoli bad name. Them give them bad name, who want to control them? Next one, Jerry Shepherd, lick you for 6 with the Selassie news flash. I joke you make, man. I just ignore the whole of them. When I talk food, I ignore it. Lick over 6. You go lick him lollipop. Next one, Jerry, this lady did not know the lady, yet accusing her of being brown. These are the people who cut Jesus' slippers. The PNP propagandism are talking about brown lady. I don't know if it's him or she. Jerry, this lady did not know this lady, yet accusing her of being brown. These are the people who cut Jesus' slippers. Yes, let's go back to the phone. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Hey, you're the king again, my brother.
No, I have to go to our next call. No, I have to go to our next call. I have to go to our next call. I can't continue on this. I can't continue on this. Go cure some people with the thing, and then you bring some of the people who come and testify, come get testimonial. Can't deal with that. So I have another call here. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Good morning, Mr. Terry.
Welcome.
Why you world class in the youth?
Is that so?
Yes, I call you way from Negro there, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I like you, you know, we did them on the beach, and I tell you, every time we vote for them people,
yeah.
And, you know, the like a crab market too. We on the beach, you know, we used to do over Mr. Paul place, you know, the man where control the man took up a United place, and I'm a bit of clean place, so you have a fence up in place, so out on the front, and we are selling the thing. Every minute, then give a ticket. Every minute, they give a ticket.
Ticket for what? What do you get ticket for what? No, what the ticket name? What the charge on the ticket?
The ticket them say exposing goods. But
exposing? Oh.
The pass is day and night.
Yeah.
Day and night. Every time I come like rent away I pay.
Yeah.
And them now so well make them look both some legitimate food.
So which part on the road you're selling?
We up on the beach, you know.
Yeah.
Up on the beach, no man on the boulevard, boy. I'm telling them I give a warm time.
No, you're up on the boulevard, on the roadside, or you're on the beach?
Right, the roots bamboo, that's why.
Okay, yes.
The roots bamboo.
Yes, yes.
You see? And them run after them up, so, and them say we next. So the last time the man them come here, the man them give a ticket on the code. The instructor said next time I come, I chuck him a company. No, what we to do? They pick the feet, all them things, we're not fucking to the law, I know. We just want to live. You know, see it over, then what's the man over here, so when him done, it's not going to help you out and give a shop or whatever.
Which man that? Which man?
Mr. Paul, they make film place for
what kind of place is making? Making a hotel or a guest house or what? Or a plaza?
Well, he's making restaurant and...
Oh.
Yeah, thing I don't know what. But you know, when the fence flying away from home.
Yeah.
So I said, boy, where we have to go? And the food, you know, so we have a look at things, you know, it's a pack up.
So what kind of goods do you sell?
I sell carvings, like jewelry.
Yeah.
Food carvings, blah, blah, hats, and like shirts and the clothes, and that thing, you know what I see?
Yeah.
And it's not too pretty, you know.
Yeah.
It just costs to make have a little vibe, you know.
Yes, man, I hear you.
Well, Rasta people, I'm not a Rasta in front, I know.
No, but yeah.
Because I say we have a live with you.
Yes.
You understand my word?
Yeah, you keep in touch with you and make you know what's happening, because I have a suggestion to make, but next time.
Alright, so may God bless you, about.
Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Yes, I'm a feeling that's a vibe now, yes.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Morning.
Welcome.
Yes, first time caller, long time listener.
Thank you very much.
Yes. I am the author of a book, Jerry.
Yeah?
Soon to be published.
Yeah?
The book is now in the hands of my editor.
Yeah?
And that book is about President Obama sending his wife and 2 children to Africa on a goodwill mission, and they were kidnapped by gunmen.
Oh, it's a novel?
It's a novel.
Oh.
And it is first of its kind that...
You have a radio on?
Yeah, let me turn it off.
Yeah, but that is humbugging us completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
The book is the first of its kind that has ever written about a president and his family being kidnapped.
Yeah.
And I am envisaging that, Jerry, that this book will be a big seller. Because right now people are asking me for it. In the book, after the news hits the United States of America, industry and commerce basically came to a halt. Leaving the leading world financial things. It came down like a deck of cards here. When the news hit the world, people could not believe it. They just stayed home, glued to their TV set, could not move one foot.
Yes, but you're telling us about the whole plot of the book, but what else you want to tell us? And
what I'm trying to say is, I'm just putting people out there that when this book is out, you know, it's going to be that attractive to the readers. And people say to me, how can you write a book like this about the American president? I said, this is a fiction. This is a fiction. And there's a disclaimer in the book saying that I wish the president and his family, the United States of America, no harm. It's all about fiction.
So you name them with them real name?
Some years, yes, some years, but you know, nothing to libel me or anything like that, you know.
All right, when you reach further to the publication, you call me and tell me, here?
All right.
Thank you very much. Next call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, it is, sir.
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, if you're giving the advice to somebody to vote for one of the parties, who you then advise them to vote for?
Name the parties.
TNT.
And if I was to give some advice to somebody to vote for one of what?
For one of them.
One of the parties?
Yeah.
So you mean somebody was going hold a gun and made and say must advise them to vote one of the party?
No man, just as how people are confused.
Yeah, then what would make me be telling them to vote one of the party? What would make all that?
No, that is a person with the knowledge and everything, and who would have a broad knowledge of the history of Jamaica, and which would probably do better.
Yeah, and if I...
So will people look up
yes, I know, but if I haven't wide knowledge of Jamaica, what would lead me to be telling them to vote for one of them party? What would cause that?
No man, it's simple. I'm going to come to you and say, you know...
I know, I understand that, but what would move me that way?
Repeat?
Well, no, but I understand you completely now. But what could have really caused me to tell them to vote for one of them party?
Well, then, cause, as I say, with the respect...
Then, hold on, so wait. So because people respect me, I would be giving bad advice and telling them to vote for one of them two party?
No, I never say you don't give bad advice. I would not expect you to give bad advice.
Yeah.
As I say, that's how me respect you.
Yeah.
You know, Jerry.
So I know. So I sound like I would recommend one of them two party, yeah?
No, sir. You know, I've nothing to do with that, sir. Because I see a person who confused and who don't want to vote.
But I would be confusing them more if I tell them to vote for one of them two parties.
No, they ask you.
Yes, but I would confuse them more if I recommend one of these two. You know?
As far as we say, you know go answer.
But I couldn't recommend none of these two here.
Okay, so you wouldn't recommend none then?
No, I would be like a fraud then.
Okay, so you just wouldn't advise anybody to vote for none of these parties?
No, man, it's too Anansi, too cobweb.
Okay.
Too cobweb.
And when people say that both of them are the same,
yeah,
you do believe that?
No, yeah, but both of them both of them is after the same, both of them have the same view in mind. Same view in mind. They might be different, yes, but the two of them have the same aim in mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but that's what they told them on the same show.
Yeah, man.
Because the people matter, even with the situation of the ganja.
Yeah.
It them side fast, but yet still them have certain law on it, but we would then lock up a person.
Yeah, man, a trick.
And we don't want it to free up completely.
Yeah.
So I say they'll be the leader of the opposition. Them shouldn't really stamp on it then to say, well, then free it up and just free it up.
No, but hear this now. Let me tell you from you. I would not recommend it for waste time. Look for any of the two of them solve Jamaica problem. Waste of time. It better you start to try link up with some other people who seriously out to solve Jamaica problem and start studying things really properly. And stay together for some time and go and find out what is the next thing you must do. But thank you very much, yeah?
Yeah, man, cool.
Let's go for a break. Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. We're going to read some text messages before we come to the phone. Next one. Jerry, shouldn't the DPP, Director of Public Prosecution's Office, coordinate with police to strengthen a case before it's placed before the court? Yeah, it seems so. And, but you know that the DPP can recommend charges to be laid. And the police themselves, independently, can also arrest people and charge them. Next one. Jerry, when there's a protest and protesters mashing up stores and looting, what would you call that action? Well, I would call that rioting. Riot. I don't defend rioting and looting. Next one. Jerry, you see the news where say people that find out that them have HIV should put tattoo on them private part. You agree with that? No, I don't see the necessity. I don't see how you could enforce that. But if somebody have HIV and put on tattoo, well, that is a good gesture of what I say, public service. They would be doing a public service. It wouldn't be a private part again neither. But they would be doing a good public service. Next one. Jerry, what is if coke? I'm thinking you mean cocaine. What if cocaine is my sacrament? Well, if it's your sacrament, I just your sacrament. Next one. Jerry really enlightens some things at times. Continue the good work and big up the Nutrition family. We all listen to your program, but thank you very much, Nutrition family. Next one. I hear Garnet saying that caller using inside information to get to the program. This is a lie. Using inside information to get to the program. I don't understand. You mean to find out how to get on the line quicker than people? I need some more explanation. Yes, next phone call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Next one. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Welcome. Welcome.
I found it interesting that the caller earlier on it cannot the persons of the past who that invade people thing and take over their religion and things.
Yeah. You sound muffled like you have a hoodie over your head. Or some heady.
Sorry about that. I'm in a hollowed area, you could say.
Hollowed?
Indeed.
Yeah, take off your shoes.
Any better now?
Yeah, go on, man.
Yeah, man. I see in St. Louis, Nigeria, as a matter of fact, I came across a story earlier, but I didn't mention it. We heard two gentlemen.
Try your best to talk more into the phone.
Two gentlemen claiming to be Rastafarians.
Yeah.
Are given life sentence for invading a Catholic church in the year 2000.
Yeah.
And killing a number of the members and throwing gas oil on them and setting them afire.
Yeah.
Claiming that God tell them to do this.
Yeah. What year?
It happened in the year 2000. It went to the Privy Council which revoked the death penalty.
Oh.
set aside it, and now they have been given life sentence.
Yeah.
Finally, Terry, I gather that there is some interesting development in the international scene concerning the financial arrangement that has been made here in Jamaica with that company from Germany.
Yeah.
I gather that that company, that credit financial institution and companies, over 200 years, including giving help to the United States federal government, have founded a warning and has found this company wanting, and you'll be hearing more in the news later.
All right, okay.
Very interesting to say the least.
Yeah, man. Thank you, sir.
Indeed.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Next one.
Hello?
Yes, welcome.
Yes, Robin, I'm back.
Yes, ma'am.
And as we were saying, boy, the talk for a lot of people to call and say a lot of stuff.
Yes,
That's how it is.
Yes.
That is expected. Okay, so we won't get into the meat of the matter like that anymore because you have said along the way, what I was getting at.
Yeah.
And the last caller, I think, no, the caller before the last one, somewhere there, I said, would you have recommended, or would you recommend any of these parties to anyone?
Yeah.
And the answer is no. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I know what we need to do, and it's not a band-aid overcut. It's going to take some time.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple hundred of years, maybe, but we got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So please, I am putting in my vote to get Mr. Patmore on the program. I didn't hear him, if you booked him here before. I didn't hear the conversation. I would like to hear
the
conversation.
Yeah, man, Paul Patmore, yes.
Yes, sir, because we have to start somewhere.
Yes, as a person who has taken an independent political stand and has been supported by his constituency.
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you.
We need to start there.
Yes.
To clean up all this mess.
All right.
It keeps piling up.
Yes. We're going to take that recommendation and try and visit down Spartum there again because we were really going.
Where is it again?
Larimer Division in Trelawney, yes.
In Trelawney.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, good.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Yes, sir. Welcome.
Go on.
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, Miss Loden, I listen to Miss Loden one day, I'm here, she said, she was a young journalist. I covered the when time Selassie come in.
Yes.
And she said, Selassie come with one dog in her pocket. So I want to clarify because you went there.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, when more time him little dog him usually carry me in him pocket, a very tiny little dog, sometimes carry me in him pocket. Now I don't know how the dog came off of the plane. But I think one of the first glimpses that was seen was up at King's House or somewhere when somebody saw the dog head under the flap in the pocket, and then afterwards them see him run up and down.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Really true then?
Yeah, man. It's a Mexican breed of dog then called Chihuahua.
It's a poodle breed.
Not poodle, Chihuahua.
Okay.
A tiny dog, yes.
All right, cool.
Thank you very much. Well, good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something. You said the two parties the same thing. I realized in the 60s and in the 70s.
Yeah.
And when in the 60s, a whole lot of entrepreneurs were here.
Entrepreneur?
A whole again.
Where you call entrepreneur?
Entrepreneurs were here.
Entrepreneur?
Hold on a man.
Entrepreneur?
Yeah. Put it that way. And when you check it out, they were here assisting poor people. And because of the 70s, you have 5 flights to Miami. If you want to come to a capitalist, who benefit from that? Or who lose from that?
No, you kind of mix up both in your thoughts and your speech. So it's not...
Because you're telling me that. You're telling the young man that what the two parties are the same. And one put themselves in a power to help, to bring the millionaires in this country to help the poor. And they have to migrate.
One of the party born out of the other party.
Regardless of what, you have boy with bad come from one home and bad and one will turn past and very genuine. So I'm telling you, look into that and see. In the 80s when you bring back when people are starved in this country here. And when we bring back people who can help us and turn around the country, you people go sell food in ice.
All right. I have to go. But thank you very much. I want to come back. Stranger Code and play next stick a piece side. But I want to thank my producer Tanner Richards, also thank our production assistant Kenisha Williams and broadcast technician Yain Stewart. Straight up. More a Stranger Code. Come back. Straight.
It's time for the midday news here on News Talk 93 FM. I'm Errol Lee. Coming up in this newscast, opposition member of Parliament Gregory Mayer says he will be relentless in his push for the government to adopt amendments to the Access to Information Act. Government to create 6,000 housing solutions by 2017. Jamaica Emergency Employment Program gets new project director. And seismologist says Eastern Caribbean not prepared for earthquakes.